We should never see the better.
What's good with y'all niggas, man? We got Berserk Chapter 25. You know the vibe. Anyway, man, this is gonna be cold, bro. Low-key, man, I'm low-key feeling like I should start reading this shit off stream, bro. Because I am not comprehending the series. The last 5 chapters, I read the words, but did not comprehend a fucking thing. So this is what happened. I was standing up one day. I was like this. I was just standing chilling. I was like, what happened in chapter 23? I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck did happen in chapter 23? So you know what that means? A nigga did not remember a single goddamn thing. Because my dyslexia was low-key acting up. I don't want to say I have dyslexia. I'm not trying to diagnose myself. But they got something going on. I could read a fucking sentence and be like, I could read a sentence. The quick brown fox. Then I'd be like, what the fuck did I just read? So I do that shit all the time. So it actually is amplified when I'm actually on stream though. So I'm gonna have to fuck around and start reading this shit off stream. But because of that, I'm gonna read a bunch of fucking chapters today. I'm going from chapter 25 to 40. Cause this motherfucker's gonna be cold. I'm gonna make sure that every time I speak, I hear what I'm saying. Well, I'm not gonna hear what I'm saying, I'm gonna comprehend what I'm saying. But anyway, man, let's get into it, bro. Because chapter 24 is cold. Because Griffith got sniped by the jealous ass, bitch ass Julius. See, at least I remember shit. Or I'm probably just being too hard on myself. Because when I read the most recent chapter or the most recent manga I finished, other than Attack on Titan and Platinum Men, was Claymore. And when I finished Claymore, I was like, bro, if you can ask me any trivia question about Claymore, and I would know the exact answer to it. Like, you could tell me what happened here, I know it. It's because I read that shit so meticulously in my head. Damn, I comprehended every fucking word, bro. I was like, just scanning it. I was like, just scanning shit, bro. But yeah, man, let me get into it, bro. Because I'm not trying to talk too much. I'm just trying to fly through this shit, really. Because when I'm not trying to fly through, I'm trying to fly through and understand it. I'm trying to catch up as soon as possible. Because low key, reading it on stream is a liability. I'm not saying niggas gonna spoil it, and I'm not trying to allow it to happen. Damn, I just said I have to knock on wood. Give me 1 second, bro. We straight. So, you know, I ain't saying I'm not saying anybody's gonna spoil the series, but and niggas being cautious, bro. This is a 360 chapter series. That's the last thing I want. Well, actually, it's probably more than that. It's probably almost 400. The last thing I want is for a nigga to spoil this fucking series for me, bro. Especially after all the time I invest into it. So, it's pretty much for security and also for comprehension. I'm gonna have to read off stream. You know, some bullshit, but let me just make sure my shit's looking crispy. So let me take a quick look. Make sure everything's looking crispy here. Give me a second. Yeah, everything's looking, you know, stupendously clean, bro. Stupendously clean. Let's get into it, bro. We got chapter 25. You know the vibe. Let's get into it, man. Griffith just got sniped by Julius's henchmen. Let's get into it, man. Griffith, assassin, chapter 2. Let's get it. I never knew how to say that. Griffith, are you okay? Hang on. Hey, princess. What the hell's going on? Where'd that arrow come from? I don't know. I do not know. Ouch, let go. That nigga about to break her fucking... I don't know what bone that is. Is that like the humerus? I don't know. Oh no. If we aren't careful, his heart might. No way. Okay. That nigga looking like the look at him. Just smiling the cut, bro. That's funny as fuck. The arrow's been well soaked in the deadly poison of the callable bean. Even if it's just a scratch, he's done for. Griffith, don't get so worked up. I think Griffith has like 165 IQ, bro. He probably saw this coming and took the antidote before he even got outside. He probably took the antidote to every poison known to man before he stepped out. Then they get a toxicologist. Griffith, but the arrow, are you alright? What's that? Poison, I say, and a rather strong one. Then why? It was this. It acted as a shield. That is so fucking hard, bro. Griffith is so hard. That nigga is so lucky, so clean, bro. So that whole theory I had just went out the window, but that's crazy as fuck that this nigga's Bahilit kept this nigga alive. The egg of the king. Is that the necklace you always wear? Are you serious? Good grief, there's no way. Good grief. I've been reaping what I sow. So yeah, this is one thing you have to know about me. Whenever there's a cold ass song, right, that just stuck with me, whenever I see like words said from it, I have to fucking sing it or rap it, bro. That's from that. Even though I was never a huge Earl Sweatshirt fan, I did have an Earl Sweatshirt phase. And when that song dropped, nigga, I fuck with that album so heavy. And I never go through and listen to albums, bro. It's something I never do. But I had to listen to the album. Then nigga said, good grief, I've been reaping what I sowed. Nigga, I ain't been outside in a minute. That shit went hard, bro. Let's get into it, bro. Hard, nigga. Hard, bro. Good grief, there's no way. Do things like that even happen? It's a miracle. The devil's own luck. Really, it's literally a good luck charm. Devil's luck. Yeah, this is no ordinary luck. Facts. This is no ordinary luck. It got this like, man, this is no ordinary luck. This nigga Gus is like at a loss for words, bro. That's funny as fuck, bro. Griffith, you should take off your armor. We have to see whether you're injured. I'm fine. It really is nothing. It was really nothing. Don't say that. It was cold and poison, right? There's a risk even with a small wound. I'm alright, honestly. It didn't even graze me. But yeah, so you never got to Earl Sweatshirt? I never got to me either. I only listened to like 2 or 3 of his songs, but them songs stuck with me, bro. Excuse me, I'm sorry. If I had been able to handle a horse more, what the fuck? Okay, well, if she was able to handle the horse better, then, this probably would not have happened. What do you mean? It is our duty to protect you as well. Anyway, though, who did this? Who out there wants our boss dead? Low-life bastard. We'll kill him. Wait, what? If they were aiming for the princess, either way, we can't have it. I'm gonna search the undergrowth around here with my men. Come on, let's go, Gaston. Right on, or right now. Arm and hammer is great. Bro, what the fuck? This nigga just did the Byakugan or some shit, bro. Bah. A high price to pay, eh? For this poison. This love is poison. Won him castle. That was pathetic. Please forgive me. However, I don't want to hear excuses. The conclusion that this was a chutter assassin aiming for the princess means that the incident is settled for now. Almost no suspicion whatsoever rests on our shoulders. But thanks to this, we have given Griffith the merit of being the one who protected the princess with his own body. This nigga down terrible. This nigga is down pitiful, bro. That's funny as hell. This nigga like a mutated Griffith, bro. The commoners heard the rumor and immediately enshrined the boy as some hero. Even the king seems terribly happy. We've effectively helped him advance even further. It's the pinnacle of ineptitude. I'm proud of myself that I said that shit correctly the first time. Ineptitude. 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 That just rolls off the fucking tongue, bro. But if the arrow was meant for the princess, what an amazing coincidence it made it to pierce his heart. Then you suggest that I go before his majesty and inform him that you aimed it at Griffith? The important thing is, despite that, he's still alive. But it was highly unlikely such a thing would. Enough, be gone. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bow cut. Those eyes, like he was trying to dot me. Like he was looking down on some worthless thing. That was his expression. Facts. He looked at you like a piece of fucking trash, bro. Ridiculous. I'm royalty, second in line to the throne of Midland. Compared to that common boy, there's a world of difference in both social standing and rank, and yet it was the same during the hunt. For one instance, like a beast hunting prey, yes, looking at me with eyes just like a hawk. Facts. Bro, I like how he's making these comparisons, bro. It's really adding a lot of, I don't want to say volume to the dynamic between them, but it's adding like a lot of description. Because we already getting all the description we need. We have a visual, as in a manga, but how he's explaining it makes it really cold. How he's explaining like a hawk looking at his prey. Could it be? No, it couldn't. The other lords were present too. It was just our eyes meeting for an instant. Above all, there isn't any proof. It couldn't be. It couldn't be what? It couldn't be what? Julius? Julius? Hi. Sorry to call you up so late. Wait there a minute. I'll be done shortly. This nigga's such a G. He calls niggas up and tells them to wait a second. Let me finish. That's funny, man. There's more again. Have you read all of these? Well, most of them. To become great, one has to be able to do more than fight. Having said that, half of them are just light reading. Having said that, half of them are just light reading. History, religion, philosophy, chemistry, tactics, and then quirky ones like cosmetics or cooking. Blah. Even things like this. Want to borrow it? Damn, this nigga got the hub in the book, bruh. This nigga got them X videos in the book. So you need me to do something. I like you to kill a man for me. Assassin too. And that's a nice way to end it off. Berserk from mercenary to hitman. I think Guts would be a clean ass hitman. Fuck that nigga from Hitman Blood Money. Hire this nigga Guts. Be the funniest series of all time. That's 25. You know the vibe. Let's get into chapter 26. Julius Manor. And I'm definitely gonna go back and reread chapters 1 through 40 after I'm done with this shit. I really want to make sure I'm comprehending. I hate reading a series, feel like I don't comprehend it. Like even the last couple of chapters of Attack on Titan, I pretty much reread the last couple of chapters of Attack on Titan like probably 4 to 5 times at this point. So yes, I really hate to not comprehend something. It's not like an ego thing. It's more or less like if I'm gonna invest my time to something, I gotta do it well. I gotta do it efficiently and correctly. Julius Manor. Assassins, chapter 3, chapter 26. Keohu, the man second in line to this kingdom's throne, drone of the White Dragons, Count Julius. That guy, huh? Okay, let's get into this mode. I don't know what song y'all niggas will listen to, and it's tough because it's over now. It's starting right back to square one. That guy, huh? The reason is this. This arrow is coated with an extract of the callable bean. An ordinary person would never typically possess it, as poison skill is highly deadly. Going back and rereading things will make you pick up on stuff you didn't get the first time. That's a fact. What did I reread recently that made me just... I had pretty much had my mouth open the whole time I was rereading it. I think it was Attack on Titan. No, I don't think it was Attack on Titan. I think it was something completely different. Well, that's a topic for another day. But yeah, for real. Going back and rereading shit pretty much makes your eyes open. You see all that, dramatic irony coming to light and shit. I checked with each doctor in town and only one of them handles this. Furthermore, only one person had purchased it recently. These niggas is the dumbest criminals of all time. You couldn't have had somebody else to pick it up. You couldn't have used a commoner's drug or a commoner's poison. Amateurs, bro. Rich amateurs. Furthermore, only one person has purchased it recently. Apparently, the man said to be the best moment among the White Dragons. I paid out one of the maids to investigate him. This evening, she happened to see him coming out of Count Julius's office, looking like he had been severely berated. This nigga Griffith just got niggas doing shit for him. I fuck with Griffith's character. This nigga knows how to get shit into motion. He's like, instead of me cutting my hair and instead of me looking for my own clothes, I'm gonna have this person find me the best barber and schedule the appointment. I'm gonna have this nigga schedule me the best fashion designer so I could be clean 24/7 so niggas can take me serious. I'm gonna have this guy shine my shoes, this guy pick my weeds, this guy cut my grass. He just dispersing his duties to other niggas so he could be the most smart person. Like this nigga's just sitting here reading everything. Real read, well versed, well educated, probably well traveled because he's a mercenary. This is a cold guy. You should be scared of a guy like this. Bro, a Dark Souls PvP streamer I like uses this same song in his streams. Swear to God. Hey, he's a smart guy. He's probably using the Made in Abyss OST. Bro, I heard, so this is the Made in Abyss first layer OST that's probably playing right now. The second OST that's playing is the fourth layer. Well, actually, that's not playing, but I want to listen to it. I have not watched the Main Abyss movie yet. I may just wait until season 2 comes out, though. Season 2 of Main Abyss is coming out in 2022. Y'all niggas better watch it. Do not sleep. I want the best series of all time. On one of the best series of all time. Alright, let me get back into this bitch. She wasn't able to catch any details of the conversation, but they were discussing the disturbance of the assassination attempt. I still haven't talked about this with anyone. This is an assassination. It's fundamentally different from crafting swords with an enemy in a battle. It's dirty work. Failure isn't permissible at all, nor is your face being seen. It's for those reasons that I'm asking you to do this. Can I count on you? It ain't like you. Just cut to the chase and order me to do it, like always. That's hard. I like when Gus has his hoodie on. This nigga's kind of a demon when he has it on. Julius, lucky me. Who's that kid? Stand. What's the meaning of this? You call yourself a son of royalty? Now stand up, stop resting. Your enemy won't wait for you in battle. Highness, please let that be enough for today. Be gone with you, Hassan. Adonis must someday become the leader of my White Dragon Knights and command the mightiest force in the land. And that's not all. As royalty, he must possibly wed Princess Charlotte and gain control of all of Midland. Okay, so this nigga just he gains everything from the death of Griffith. I'm pretty sure the appearance of Griffith made this nigga shit rocks for like a week, bro. Like the appearance of Griffith fucked this nigga's whole life and his progression or future up, bro. He fucked up him being the person who did the whole hunting festival thing, him being the coldest nigga in the fucking kingdom. Fucked up his lineage, really. Who is my son gonna have babies with? Fucked up his whole legacy, bro. Griffith fucked up this man's legacy, man. Gain control of all Midland is what a son of royalty is destined to do. The importance of this duty is different from that which befalls other men. Come at me. Try to get through my defense at least once. Very well, enough for today. This nigga think this bitch ass nigga. That's what he's thinking. That's the face he has on. This bitch ass nigga. Weak ass nigga. Don't cool down too much. It affects tomorrow's training. Are you alright? This is a grievous wound. All my League of Legends players, likes that fucking word. Actually, I hate that word. I never played top lane, so I never had or used grievous wounds. I'm a fucking mage player. I played. I don't give a fuck. I play. Why would I give a fuck? Why would I give a fuck what the fuck I play? I play Lux, I'm the coldest Lux of all time. I play Ari because I'm the coldest Ari of all time. I play Talia Jungle because I'm the coldest Talia Jungle in NA. Hands down, my nigga. I may be hard stuck in a certain elo. It's not talking about that, but I am the coldest Talia NA. Fuck with me. I will attend it right away. Young master, do not be disheartened. Ever since the Countess died, your father has tried desperately to do all he can on his own to raise you as a knight. Please do not resent his actions. That's tough. Your dad's gonna be gone. You're gonna be a fucking orphan boy. Griffith may, in the process of killing or following Griffith's orders, he may create another demon. That boy may become a demon, bro. He may end up like that little prince guy off of Villain Soccer. Can't be careless at all at a time like this. Your Highness, I understand your feelings, but if you could just be a bit gentler with the young master. Doubtless he bears the heavy responsibilities of royalty, but Master Don is only 13, and he must miss his mother so. The crazy thing is, 13 is kind of young for him to be that weak compared to all the other goats in this series, so this nigga definitely got to step his game up. Beg your pardon. This fierce training these past few days has been somewhat off the mark. Yes, I understand. You may go, Hassan. I've been unsuccessful with my duties in the castle lately. Maybe my frustrations got the best of me a bit. Honestly, I earnestly hope you will not be unreasonable. The sheer thought of this man, Griffith, is pretty much a rock in this man's shoe. Crumbs in this man's bed. Griffith is crumbs in this man's bed. Bread crumbs in this man's bed. The wind. This nigga shot an arrow at Griffith. This nigga, Griffith, you know, just sent after the coldest, most vile mercenary in all of Midland to drop off this nigga Julius. This nigga Griffith is a demon. This nigga, you know, pretty much he shot the first shot. This nigga sent back a nuclear bomb. Like, it's crazy. An intruder. So let's see this nigga. Oh, that's tough. I thought this man could fight. I was expecting a little bit of a, you know, them niggas to duke it out a little bit. That did not happen. This nigga just ended his life quickly. Damn. That was so quick. I know you. You're Griffiths. Shut the fuck up, young man. I knew the kid was gonna see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to count the fingers because it looked like this nigga had 6 fingers for a second. Alright. An intruder. Shh. I've been seen. That's so heartbreaking, bro. That nigga did not have to die. Fuck, that's tough, man. Gus is just doing his job, but he did way more than. Shit, that's so tough. Not only is Julius dead, but his kid is dead, so this nigga's legacy has been wiped off the face of the earth. By one man. All because Julius decided to be greedy and throw the first shot against a man who does not respond equally. You throw a punch at Griffith, he'll give you a flying knee. So that was chapter 26. Now we're in chapter 27. We're flying right along, man. Gus just did some crazy shit, bro. Damn, I was not expecting this guy to die so quickly. Damn, bro. Fuck. Hey. Fuck. What disturbance is this? Is there anything the matter, Highness? This is horrible. This nigga so... I want to call him dumb. It's just unlucky. But yeah, I take it back. Hitman off of Hitman Blood Money, whatever it's called. Or Hitman Absolution. Yeah, this nigga would have done it way swifter and way better than this. His nigga would have been out there. He probably would have been out the state by now. Or out the fucking nation or country. Master Adonis. Intruder. Yeah, you know, Gus is just gonna do what he does. He fucked up, bro. He fucked up. Guts done fucked up. What happened? What's this uproar? A robber. A robber broke in His Highness's chamber. And it's gonna be kind of easy to track this back down to Griffith. Because there's not too many warriors in this land who could first kill Julius, who we have to assume is probably cold or, you know, pretty crafty with a sword. And also kill the son and then kill 3 guards at once. There's not a lot of people who could do that. Just like, you can't name too many people. So they know it's not going to be anybody in the White Dragon. So they're going to automatically look to Griffith's crew. And Griffith's going to be extremely angry at Guts for fumbling the bag that, you know, Griffith tried so hard to get. And he actually obtained. So, yeah, I'm trying to see how this is going to fall out. Because this is going to be huge. This is going to cause a huge fallout, bro. What's this up for a robber? Okay. What? Say what? Fuck, man. That's tough. Such a young child, how merciless. In the end, not once did this boy get to make his father smile. Master Hassan, find them. That robber will not let... That robber, you will not let him leave this house alive. This nigga done fucked up. But this if you pretty much this is how I see it. If you ask Guts to assassinate somebody discreetly, this is how things will end up. That's how I feel. Especially a young Guts. I feel like a Guts now, he'll be able to get in and get right out. You know, Guts in current time. This is a flashback, so. Alright. A sewer, find them. He fell over there. Sheesh. Ah, this nigga hit his head. That is so tough. The sounds of swords clashing. That's Gambino, right? I was always desperate. Always trying to get you to appreciate me. And that is Nosferatu Zod. Took that nigga head off. Stop it. So Gus is seeing himself as a monster. Gus sees himself as nothing better or nothing more than Zod. An absolute beast, an absolute demon, an absolute monster. And these guys are both, Nosferatu Zod and Guts should both kind of be scared of the Behelit or the Behelit. What's good, bro? What's good? Did you drop? I knew you dropped that one video. Yeah, I'm about to watch that shit as soon as it drops. I seen that shit. That shit gonna be cold. I can't wait to watch that shit, bro. That first one had me weak as fuck. That nigga was in the fridge with it. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, bro. But this may be the last time I stream Berserk, cause I'm trying to fucking read that shit, bro. I'm not trying to get spoiled, really. So I may just read this chapter, binge read this one time, and then, find something else to do. But you're gonna get a Berserk tattoo? That's cold as fuck. That is cold as hell. Bro, I may not do it, but I think a cold tattoo would be to get the brand on your neck. That would be some clean shit. Or to get the brand on one side of your neck and then a curse mark on the other side. That would be clean as fuck. Alright. Cough. Oh man. I bet right now Griffith's eating good stuff at the princess's dinner party. It sure has its perks. Being a knight commander. I'm sure it's just stuff up there. I'm sure it's just stiff up there. That reminds me, where's Guts? I haven't seen him since morning. Faye, he's probably just practicing with his sword alone again as usual. He's just goofing off. His unit and mine were supposed to have a joint practice today. Now. And without any warning, he just, hey, give me that. No. I got it for myself. Quit bullying my mans, bro. How is this nigga, what's his name, like Charwin? How is this nigga still alive? I say this shit all the fucking time. How is this nigga still alive? Yes, sirski. I already got the brand. Join the curse squad. I support your idea, 100. It's a cold idea, bro. Don't let nobody steal it. You better copyright that shit right now. Get yourself a good lawyer. Hey, give me that. No, I got it for myself. This nigga has no soul in his body. That's tough, man. Cut it out. This nigga ended a little boy's life. Where have you been all day? It's been a rough day thanks to you. And why do you look like that? Did you fall in the moat or something? Griffith. Hey, where's Griffith? Griffith is at a dinner party hosted by Princess Charlotte at Primrose Hall. Alright. Hey, I wasn't Hey, what's with Guts? That's an arrow wound. Griffith, you better be careful, bruh. They may be out to get you. You know how these medieval people be. As soon as one nigga dies, they look to the newest person that joined their guild. Like, this is how it be. It could be the nigga who been there for 100 years type shit. But if one nigga die, they look to the newest person there and just execute that nigga. These niggas got no forensic type of evidence. They just kill anybody. The part 2 already dropped. LOL. The video I'm uploading now is just me joking on China because they got a brand new bird flu. What the fuck? Man, that's kind of... So me personally, I haven't been keeping up with the news, so I did not know that there's some new shit going on in China. These niggas be dropping flus like new shoes, bruh. These niggas said the ones we dropped last year in 2019, in December 2019, hard. Let's drop the 4s this year. Make that shit extra, contagious and deadly, bro. Damn. What the fuck is going on in China, bro? Alien ass viruses and shit. Damn, nigga. Fuck. Alien ass viruses, bro. Tell you, nigga. We got aliens in this. Like, y'all niggas don't know. Like, this is a crazy ass year time to be alive. You know they have to release the alien documents by June. Actually, they have to release it within the next 2 weeks. So, I don't know if y'all knew, but during the COVID pandemic plan, they released a pack to the Pentagon. They have to release alien documents by, I think, June 15th. So, we only got like 2 more weeks. And they're about to drop the coldest bomb on us since, you know, the Bible, nigga. So, this is going to be crazy, bro. Y'all niggas should stay tuned, because this is going to be a crazy couple months. A crazy couple months. Alright. You know, these niggas doing the waltz and shit. I feel a bit tired. Please have a seat. Thank you. Wait. You mean you go up there like that? Don't embarrass Griffith. She's so crazy. Like, she talking about don't embarrass Griffith. Nigga, what are you doing there? You fucking creep. If you got business, wait until they're done talking. I need this. Hey, is this alright? The host stealing away? I don't mind. They will all enjoy themselves regardless. I find I dislike these parties. They are just a bother. Besides reality, tonight's party is my father's arrangement to divert everyone's attention in the castle, even but a trifle from the weariness of the war. Damn, these niggas speaking a different type of English. Like, the sentence structure is foreign as fuck. To divert everyone's attention in the castle, even but a trifle from the awareness of the war. Really? This nigga just said he's trying to avert everybody from, you know, what they're dealing with for just a second. You know, for a little bit of time. You know, have a little bit of a blissful moment. But you have to say like that. God damn. There's a bother. If we must hold a party like this, it would be so much better than to end the war itself. Why is it that men enjoy little more than shedding blood? Your Highness asked at the hunting grounds. Yes, it could certainly be that men possess that savage side. But that is a tool by which they secure and protect their precious thing. I suppose it's a double-edged sword. Precious thing, like family or sweetheart. There are some like that, but for a man, before he can obtain those two, perhaps he must come upon one other precious thing. One other precious thing? For one other's sake. To accomplish it for himself. A dream. This nigga's talking this shit right now. A dream? One who dreams of war domination. One who devotes his whole life to the thorough temptation of one sword. If there is a dream which takes one his whole life to find, there are also dreams which, like storms, devour tens of thousands of other dreams. With no relation to social status, class, background, whether it suits them or not, people yearn for a dream. Sustained by a dream, hurt by a dream, revived by a dream, killed by a dream. Even after being abandoned by a dream, it continues to smolder from the bottom of one's heart, probably until the verge of death. A man should envision such a lifetime once. A lifetime spent as a martyr to the god named Dream. I love how this nigga Griffith talks. Letting this nigga Griffith talk gives you goosebumps. If you want to get goosebumps real quick, just listen to Griffith, bro. This nigga, bro, the way this nigga speaks is so cold to me, bro. He knows, like, he has really fluffy ways of saying things, but he gets right to it. This nigga gets right to it when he says what he wants to say. And he's really good at, like, painting a picture. He's really good at painting a picture that anybody can understand, to sooner or later tie back to his point that every man is chasing a dream, and they'll either die by that dream or always chase it. Like, the dream's like crack to most of these niggas. That's code. Ultimately to be born, and then to simply live for no other reason. I cannot abide by such a lifestyle. Sheesh. He said I cannot be a person without goal, a person without conviction, a person without purpose. So Griffith just said he pretty much condemned everybody who's living without a purpose, or every man living without a purpose. Sheesh. He was talking to shit, bro. Forgive me, I've chatted on so. It must have been a boring topic for a lady. No, this is the first time I've ever talked with a man this way. Lord Griffith, you're a wondrous person. The first time I ever laid eyes on you, I thought you were the son of some aristocrat. You seemed so magnificent for someone so young. When I heard that you were common born, it was very difficult to believe. Somehow, it is as if you are nobler than any of the nobles in this castle. But at the hunt, when you taught me how to sound the reed whistle, you seemed very simple and carefree. You were just like some village child used to playing in forests and rivers. And right now, you say the kinds of things to me a philosopher would say. Facts. This nigga, he could be a philosopher. Like, just say in common air, just say we're in this timeline. We'll be learning about this nigga Griffith in books. There'll probably be a whole religion about Griffith, like the Griffithins or some shit, bro. Like a whole fucking belief system based on Griffith, bro. A wondrous person. I imagine all your friends too must have come so far with you, attracted by that charm. Oh man, she's in her bag right now, bro. Let her breathe. They are excellent troops. Together we have faced death so many times. They are my valuable comrades, devoting themselves to the dream I envision. But to me, a friend is something else. Someone who would never depend upon another's dream. Let's read that again. A friend to me is something else. Someone who would never depend upon another's dream. Someone who wouldn't be compelled by anyone, but would determine to pursue his own reason to live. That's hard. It makes sense why he would like somebody like that. He doesn't want to follow. He wants somebody who is also a leader beside him. Hard. But right now, is Guts a leader or is he a follower? What does Griffith think of Guts right now? He doesn't look too much like a leader right now. He kind of looks like a zombie. And should anyone trample that dream, he would oppose him body and soul, even if the threat were me, myself. And should anyone trample that dream, he would oppose him body and soul, even if the threat were me, myself. What I think a friend is one who is my equal. Gus theme is playing right now. Or I hear there's a Griffiths theme, but I just never watched anime. Alright. Such amazing confidence. Yes. That is how I have achieved everything so far. There were days when I had not even a slice of bread to eat, but now I can even talk like this to you, the princess of a whole kingdom. This nigga's hard, bro. Griffith is so fucking clean, bro. This nigga Griffith is so fucking clean, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This nigga's so fucking clean, man. This nigga Griffith is talking shit right now. He said, I went from rags to riches, bitch. And now, fuck with me. That's so hard, bro. He said, I went from not even being able to, eat a slice of bread. Not even being able to eat a slice of bread. Broke down bad, busted, and disgusted. To being over here, spitting game to the princess of the whole kingdom. Griffith is cold. Nobody compares to Griffith, bro. This nigga cold than a bitch. This nigga so fucking cold. God damn. And she's hating it. Which is tough. But damn, bro. Nothing is gonna be how cold and how much Griffith is in his bag right now. This nigga's always in his bag. Like, Griffith stays like this. Like, if this is his bag, he stays like this. He walks around like this. But this nigga's like putting his head in his bag, bringing other niggas in his bag, taking niggas out of his bag. Like, this nigga's really in there, bro. Just residing in his bag. What is your dream? Your Highness. What is it? It is a disaster. Your uncle Count Zulius has died. What did you say? Assassination. Someone snuck into his manor. Even his son, Master Jonas, was. The castle's in an uproar. Demonic ass nigga, bro. This nigga said, he just put his rape face on. He said, oh man. Hey. Precious thing. End. That was chapter I lost count. That is tough. I'm thinking that's chapter 27. That's tough. Because I kind of want to know what chapter I'm on. Oh. So, chapter 9 was chapter 25. So, we are 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 chapters away. You know what's funny? You always make Griffith look so ethereal. So look, you know what's crazy? A nigga's low-key not in his bag right now when it comes to the vocabulary. So if you say some shit like ethereal, I think I have a decent idea of what that means. I have a really good idea of what that means. It's just I don't want to run with it the wrong way and use the wrong definition, if you get what I'm saying. But I understand what you're saying. I make Griffith like the fucking god. I make him look like he's larger than life. This nigga is larger than life. This nigga Griffith is so cold to me. I don't know what it is about Griffith, bro. He's just so clean. I need to get me a Griffith poster. Like Griffith and Shishomaru both need a poster. Shishomaru off of Inuyasha, clean than a bitch. He has one of the best character designs. He has one of the best behavior patterns, how this nigga just acts in Inuyasha's code. And Griffith deserves his own poster in my room too. So yeah. But yeah, okay, let me get back to my math. So chapter 9 was chapter 25, chapter 10 was chapter 26, chapter 11 was chapter 27, and chapter 12 was chapter 28. So now we're going to chapter 29. Okay, the Midland royal family crest. A castle bearing a crown seated in the midst of the heavens. The legendary Tower of Triumph. Departure for the front. So many of them. They say this new campaign could mean an end to the war. Now, if only that comes true. Don't worry, Midland has its own guardian angel, you know. Speak of the devil. Griffith. So, you know, Berserk is doing a really good job of making this nigga the protagonist right now. Are you departing? If it isn't, Minister Foss. This is tough because Minister Foss is the one who put it into Julius's head to drop this guy off. And now he's all buddy-buddy. This is not good news for my guy Griffith. I have heard the Band of the Hawk is this campaign's vanguard. With General Julius dead, Midland has no other guardian deity but you. May fortune smile. Guardian deity, an exaggeration, however. Your humble servant will do all within his power. Okay, he said that. Boom. So that now it's making a little bit more sense in my head. May fortune smile, you know, whatever. Your humble servant will do all within his power. Even so, about this series of assassination scares, it is all but unbearable. Okay. It's all but unbearable. It is said that in troubled times, spirits mislead human hearts. But a child of only 13 like Master Adonis, how very cruel. This nigga speaks in tongues, like he speaks like he's always writing a little bit of poetry. Which is a little annoying to read because, you know, it doesn't flow too well. Surely it is the work of a demon. No, it is no demon. It is the work of man, minister. He says, you dumbass nigga. You're speaking reality for a second. You bald bitch. Look at him. So fed up with this guy, bruh. You probably heard, he's probably tired of this nigga speaking in poetry. He said, it is not the work, it is the work of man, minister. And they got a little quiet. That nigga's chin is hiding in his neck. Incidentally, Sir Griffith, I have caught wind of strange rumors regarding these assassinations. Strange rumor. The arrow aimed at Princess Charlotte at the autumn hunt, that it was actually not meant for her, but instead, it may have been fired at you, Sir Griffith. Ooh, the plot is thickening. At me? Impossible. Impossible! Where's that from? Let's not get into it. A mere knight, commander. You humble yourself. The exploits of the Band of the Hawk you led are widely proclaimed in many lands. The exploits of the Band of the Hawk you lead are probably okay. Also, according to said rumor, the assassin who attacked you may not have been a traitor spy at all, but a subordinate of someone within this very court. Well, this nigga knows what happened actually, so it's not really the plot thickening. It's just that this nigga is pressing the issue because he knows the answer. That's ugly. That is an audacious insinuation. I would not say so. Under a thin veneer, those of the court can be likened to a den of evil spirits. It is not far-fetched that any number of them would not be above the murder of another for the sake of maintaining their influence. But surely, from their point of view, does one kill outside the castle as you do? Does one kill outside the castle as you do, or inside the castle? I suppose that is the only difference. Yes, sir, we going all the way to 40, my nigga. All the way to the fucking moon like Matic or Polygon. Matic is going to the fucking moon, bro. It better. That's my crypto shit. I don't want to say I'm big into crypto right now, but this shit's low-key interesting. The whole history of crypto could be a fucking anime in itself. Like, I want to make a mini comic series about this crypto. I think that would be fucking hilarious, bro. It'll just be something to do when I'm bored. I suppose that is the only difference. An interesting theory. That being said, I would strive to be to my utmost outside the castle. Your pardon. You didn't so much as twitch an eyebrow at the mention of Master Adonis. Any guy who closes one eye and leaves one eye open is a scary guy. Y'all ever watch Tom and Jerry? The cat always did that shit. And that nigga proceeded to chase the same mouse, for over a decade. What can I say? Could this mean that it wasn't his doing at all? No, that can't be true. It would be too much of a confidence. No, it would be too much of a confidence. Or coincidence. Nigga, what am I saying? I said confidence. That just changed the whole meaning of the sentence. It would be too much of a coincidence. There can be no mistake that the assassination of Julius and his son was Griffith's retaliation. Somehow we must have gone to wind. Or he must have gone to wind that the incident at the autumn hunt was at the hands of General Julius. Can he even know of me? He knows of you, bro. Ah, this is how this nigga's built? That's funny as fuck how this nigga's built. He's built like he could give you a really good uppercut. Like, he's built really, his center of gravity is really grounded. Like, he does not lose balance when he walks. No, it could never come to that. I don't intervene directly in the matter. I didn't intervene directly in the matter anyway. But you kind of inspired it, though. Most importantly, there's no evidence. Even so, he's a crafty one. Oh, well enough. If by this campaign a long sought after peace visits this kingdom, it will settle his affair. There will be many others within the castle jealous of his popularity with the people, as long as I set them against him. So the only good hero is a dead hero. That shit kind of gave me goosebumps. That's kind of scary, bro. That shit, like, I look like that. I low-key feel like he was looking at me. I low-key feel like I did something wrong. That's what I'm saying right now. This nigga just struck some fear into my heart. I know you felt that too. If you were reading this manga in the dark, that's a scary thing. That's kind of like a jump scare in like a subtle scary movie. Like, this nigga thought he was all alone, plotting this shit. Whole time Griffith was just looking at this nigga like this. Like this. Wait, how's this nigga standing? Like this. That's a scary sight. That's kind of scary, bro. Not gonna hope. Damn, bro. You better skip town. You better move from Midland to Southland, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go, Foss. Griffith is a spooky ass guy. Scary dude. Lord Griffith. Princess Charlotte. Are you departing already? Yes, I am on my way. Take this. What is that? It is a necklace made from lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet. It is not very valuable, but it's a memento of the former queens of my mothers. Okay. But an item of such importance. No, please have it. With the lodestone, the man half and the woman half are attracted to one another. It is said that the two who possess each half are destined to meet each other. If you were to carry that necklace made from the man stone. Surely this necklace of the woman stone shall draw it back and see you safely home from the battlefield. But it's a double-edged sword, because if they attract each other, is it also possible that this nigga's Griff is going to be in the field with some dangerous villains? Is it possible that he's going to attract her to the field? Is it possible that the kingdom's going to see not peace, but a long crisis, as in war being brought directly to the kingdom? Or is Griffith going to be chased back in battle and brought back to the kingdom? They're attracted, yes, they're attracted back together, but not in a way of peace, though. Midland who? I only know the Eternal. What the fuck? The Eternal. Easternland? I think that's Easternland. Yeah, bro. Anywhere but Midland. Fox gotta get up out of here, bro. So please accept it. No, there's no way I can keep such an important keepsake of your highness. But therefore, once I return from this campaign, I swear I will give this back to you. Smooth ass guy. I have never dreaded battle as much as I do this time. Lord Griffith, please be safe. You there, knight. Yeah. Yes, highness. Please protect Lord Griffith. I guess that was the last person Casca wanted to hear saying some bullshit like that. Yes, highness. Even with my own life. I cannot wait to reread this shit, bro. Like, there's not a lot of series I'm excited to reread. I usually see it as a chore, but this shit is different, bro. This shit is so different. Like, let me stop fanboying, but this shit's so different, bro. Let's go. Yeah. Charlotte. My mother. I like her mother, bro. Not gonna hold. She looked like, if you watch From This Level Line, you know how she looked like. Pretty much. And medieval films were so wild with this shit. At least they faked it. Nowadays, there's females really built like this. And moment of silence for them dumbass bra. I'm playing. But for a moment of silence for these dumbass females who really are shaped like that. You know, they're built like this when they're born, but they decide. Of course, I understand social media fucks a lot of people's brains up and shit, and kind of, deforms what is actually normal. But goddamn, this female's actually built like that nowadays, and that is so tough because that shit is permanent. Like, we thought tattoos were a bad idea, but there's people doing permanent shit to their body. No, yeah, definitely. Anytime I reread this series, I just always am in amazement. Yeah, bro, I feel like I'll be the exact same. Like, I'm gonna be in awe just rereading this shit. What do you think you are doing, Charlotte? Charlotte, isn't that like an insult too? If you say it a certain way, or there's a word similar. It's like harlot, actually, not Charlotte. What do you mean? Do you not feign ignorance? Giving gifts to one such as him is my business, to whom I give my things. Unacceptable. I like her now. She got a little bit of attitude on her, bro. I like it. She said, I do my business with whom I want to. You're a member of the royal family. Yet you give gifts to a man of humble birth. She's so stuck up. But it makes sense. All this shit makes sense. It's just funny to read it. Properly speaking, one of your rank should even hesitate to so lightly converse with them. But mother, you are 16. You are 16 now, no longer a child. Try remembering that you are the princess of the Midland. But Charlotte, move out. I gotta get to reading this. I just finished reading volume 1 of Goodnight Pun Pun yesterday. I'm about to start reading Pun Pun like after this. Like, I'm planning on, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I really want to read this shit off stream, bro. So I'm probably just gonna binge read it all the way to chapter 360 and then read Goodnight Pun Pun. Or I may just binge read it on stream. Like, just binge read this shit on stream. But like, nah, bro. This shit's so fucking cold, bro. Move out. Alright. What I think a friend is one who is my equal. We haven't heard a lot from Guts recently, but it's understandable. This nigga made a grave mistake. This nigga has sinned greatly, bro. Departure for the front end. So that was chapter 29. Correct? Man, I should have a sticky note. Let me see. I'm about to be old school and just write on a piece of paper. Just to make sure. Oh, fuck. I just fucked my camera up. That's so fucking annoying. Let's fix on the fly. Let's flex on the fly. Let's get it. Let's flex it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we Gucci, bro. We Gucci. Yeah, bro. The last thing I need is somebody to spoil something. Like, see, it's one thing to spoil. What's a horrible series that niggas like that I hate? Ray Zero. That shit's buns. Niggas who fuck with Ray Zero is goofy. Just playing. But nah, it's one thing to spoil a series like Ray Zero, but it is another thing to spoil a series like Berserk. That's some wild shit. I think if you spoil a series like Berserk, you deserve at least a misdemeanor on your record. Nah, that should be like a class 3 of felony if you spoil Berserk, bruh. Alright, so chapter 13 equals chapter 29. That'll help me in the future. So we still got about 11 more chapters to read, which is exciting, bro. Alright, is one who is my equal. Departure for the front end. Alright, let's get it. Chapter 30, right? Yep, chapter 30. Alright, let's do the count one more time. This is the last time I do the count. Chapter 9 was chapter 25. Facts, bro. They should go straight to prison. Yeah, if anybody who... Like, you have to be a sadistic villain to spoil Berserk. You have to, you have to be a little sadistic to... Wait. Oh, man, read this on stream, bro. It just keeps getting better and better. Bro, I really want to read on stream, bro. Because I feel like this is like... There's not a lot of series that you can compare to Berserk. You know, I heard Vagabond is cold too, but I'm really just trying to protect myself at this point, nigga. This is self-preservation at this point, my nigga. It's a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all on the internet. The last thing I need is a troll-ass nigga to watch one of my videos say, man, I don't fuck with this nigga. Is he live streaming and I finished Berserk? I'm about to end this nigga's whole career right now. He just comes up and says some wild shit about Berserk. I gotta knock on wood one more time. But nah, like, that shit's not happening. I cannot allow that shit to happen, bro. Yeah, bro, these reading streams are chill as hell. Yeah, bro, they chill, but at the same time, bro, the last thing I need is to be dropped, bro. So there's a lot of things I consider to be really disrespectful. I'm playing basketball, I reach, then he teaches, I fall on the ground. That's one thing. That's disrespectful. Or I'm playing basketball, I get dunked on. That's disrespectful. Or somebody does me filthy, and I don't know what to say back. That's disrespectful. But it's another, another thing that's really disrespectful? For them to come up in this bitch and just drop the wildest bar of 2021 and just spoil the whole series. I cannot have that. We cannot have that, bro. I don't have any like type of moderator or some shit. I don't even have words blocked. This is really some raw dog shit, my nigga. This is just uncut. So if some nigga just come up in this bitch just feeling like it's his duty to ruin a nigga's career, it definitely could happen. It definitely can. So that's why whenever I read a comment, I just look at it really quick, scan it real quick, then I scan it again to see if it was legit. But yeah, but let me do the count real quick. So 9 is 25, 10 is shit. Damn, it's been a minute since I've been to school, bro. I took the semester off. All right, so 9, 25, 10 was 26. Okay, yeah, we're on chapter 30. All right, about to fight. Engagement. Let's get it, bro. Engagement. Casca in the cut, always with her lips pursed. At a time like this. What's wrong? Look pale. Nah, no thing. Come on. I said no thing. I'm dumb as fuck. Nothing. Come on, let's do this. This nigga said, on guard. Charge. The niggas putting, this nigga's jacking. Sheesh. Pippin really out here doing some Scottie Pippen type shit. Got the nigga in the back of the head. This nigga got shot with a crossbow, point blank range. What a loser. What a fucking loser, bruh. Nigga got shot with a crossbow, point blank range. How you allow a nigga with a crossbow to shoot you? Them niggas should be dropped off quickly. Alright. He got a block in. Damn, he's fucking this guy up. Oh, he blocked him. No, he just wielding two swords. Blocked this shit and then stab this nigga in the armpit. Isn't the spleen located over there, bro? You know, it's crazy you can actually live without your spleen. Woo, this is a melee. Okay. Crack this nigga in the skull. This nigga fell down. Alright. Huh. Ooh, this nigga kind of looks villainous. His horse even got the upgrades on him. So you're her, the only woman who commands 1,000 of the band of the hawk. I can't stomach it. A woman playing at being a knight. This nigga's wild. There's some toxic red pill niggas who decided to stand up and start cheering at this shit right here, bro. Women are inferior to men in strength. What use can they be in battle? No, you might have a use as you might have a use as a nighttime plaything or wild for your fellow soldiers. Well, what was that? Perhaps you even achieve your rank of commander by sneaking into that man's Griffith's bedroom. This nigga's a villain. This nigga's a demon. This nigga's wild. And Cass is about to teach this nigga a lesson. You bastard. Oh, okay. Well, damn, Casca. I was expecting you to teach this man a lesson. Don't let this nigga disrespect you and then you lose. You better get the fuck up. This nigga got a pitchfork. It's funny that a guy like that has a pitchfork. This guy is strong. The battlefield is the sacred ground of men. I, Adon, have the blue whale, ultra heavy armored, fierce assault, annihilation, knight court. This nigga stupid as fuck. This nigga don't know what the names, bro. This nigga was like, how can I troll these niggas real quick? I'm gonna make the most serious series of all time, but at times I'm gonna throw in the wildest names for these fighting guilds. That's so crazy. I, Adon, head of the Blue Whale Ultra Heavy Armored Fierce Assault Annihilation Knight Corpse. Nigga, what the fuck? Shall teach you the folly of your frivolity. That's a different type of word. I know it's like frivolous. Is setting a foot upon it. Huh. Oh, this nigga's a demon. You know how strong his shoulders have to be to do that? I can't. I've got no strength. Big sis, Commander Casca. Damn you, fools, keep back. Huh. Sheesh, he's looking like guts out there. I've never seen that many hawks die at once. They just suffered severe casualties. Honestly, this might not be even this. Okay, I am never gonna disrespect the hawks like that again. These are probably some of the recruits from the White Dragon Guild. These aren't the hawks right here who died. The hawks didn't lose anybody in this battle. If you let yourself be led by a woman, you're weaklings. This nigga's so wild. It's so funny because this shit is so relevant today because there's some red pill niggas who it's just so fucking wild, bro. That is so funny, bro. It's just funny that there's a nigga like this in the story because like there's some niggas right now who's really resonating with what he's saying, and that's a low. I don't want to say it's sad, but you know some niggas is kind of closed minded and some shit like that. Damn you. What's wrong? Nowhere left to run. Go on. Good on. Go on. Go on. Woohoo. You adorn yourself like a man, but you're quite the gem, aren't you? I'll offer you a chance. I already know what this nigga's gonna say. He's a demon. He's so fucking stupid. If you come quietly as my prisoner, you can leave this place alive. But what I mean by prisoner is you'll be my army's harlots. This nigga's so funny, bro. This is probably why I didn't show his fucking face yet. Cause this nigga is so fucking funny. Instead of saying, just come back with me and be my personal whatever, he said, nah, you're gonna be for the team. He said, you're gonna come back and not be for me. You're gonna be the fucking army. You're gonna be for the fucking army. That's so funny, bro. You'll be my army's harlot. That's so funny, bro. Go to hell, dog. Then you can die. Big sis. Whoa, I just sped past that. She said no. He said he could die. This nigga's such a demon. And look at the horses looking like you should have said yes. That's crazy. This ain't like you. Guts. Raiders, Captain Guts. Hey, this nigga got laid out quick. Ooh, you lot. Come on. Anyone will do. I just feel like swinging this with all my might until I can't think about anything else. Bro, that little assassination attempt really is eating at this nigga's soul right now. Engagement in. So that was chapter 30. Now we're on chapter 31. So that's gonna be easy to remember. 15 is 31. Actually, that's kind of horrible. I wish 15 was 30 so I could just divide by 2 and multiply by 2. But 15, 31. All right. Okay. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. I'm just like, oh shit. I don't know how old Shorty is, so that's low-key a little wild, but oh well. It just says she 18 for now, bro. You just keep it easy for ourselves. Oh, now, boy, you stopped my attack well, but lightning doesn't strike twice. He said that was a rare occurrence. That's a hard way to say you got lucky and that was a rare occurrence, but it's not happening again. That's cold. I fuck with that. I may have to start using that shit. But lightning doesn't strike twice. That could be applied in so many situations. You beating a nigga's ass in a video game. He beat you once. Lightning does not strike twice. You couldn't this nigga in basketball. You say lightning does not strike twice. Like, that's a great way of saying things, bro. Can you stop this? The ultimate spirit technique, which can crush even marble, passed strictly down through my Koboritz family for 140 years. Take this. Damn. Genzan Senpu. This translates as rock cutting whirlwind. It sounds like a Rock Lee move. Like Rock Lee would have a move like that. It's so funny. This nigga's talking so wild, but this nigga just gets his head split. Damn, dude, that nigga filthy. Let's see his face. I want to see the face of a guy who's such a fucking villain. All right. Good job. Hagoy. Or Hagoy. Alright. This nigga filthy. Bugo. Orowa. Agazin Simpu. So what? Awesome. He actually said you are the most important. That's funny as fuck. He said, nah, she's gonna raise morale. She's definitely needed. That's funny as hell, bro. He looks like a guy who would say some wild shit like that. He got the buzz cut going. He look like a Marine. Awesome. He took that man down with just 2 swings. That's our captain. Go watch him go. Or watch him go. What's wrong? This isn't how you usually are. Your fighting's horrible. You'll wind up dead if you're out of it. Adon got the cop haircut. That's a fact. He got the cop haircut, bro. He got the put the hands up. He got them put your hands up. And you put your hands up. Put your hands up. Get your hands up. Put your hands up. Got your hands up. That's a haircut he got. He got the I see you doing what I'm saying, but I'm gonna ask you to do it again anyway. And then I'm gonna act like I didn't see you do it. And then I'm gonna violate your whole life because you didn't do it. Like, what can I say? Hey. Jesus Christ. Oh, that sucks. This nigga Gus is just getting. He's not having a good time right now, bro. All hell. That's a better word to say it. Captain Guts. Yeah. And they say, ha, hey, 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 ha. Captain, Guts, Casca. They pretty much just lost all their strongest soldiers in one drop, other than Guts. Kaploosh, Guts, Casca. Or Casca. Boah. I'm never doing that again. Swimming with my armor on. Damn, he really did that. You gotta like pretty much respect that. You have to be really athletic to do some shit like that. I'm guessing, because their armor has to be extremely heavy. I've been waiting, falling on the air tonight. He's been waiting for this moment his whole life, bro. So I don't really think Casca and Guts is a ship for this series. But I see how some niggas probably would have shipped Casca and Guts. I was just never in the gut. I was never part of the Berserk fandom social media thing, so I don't know who's shipped together. I'm happy I'm not part of that actually. Cause I don't like niggas shipping niggas. It gets kind of cringy. Like, why the fuck are you shipping? It's understandable. I understand it. I used to ship characters when I was younger, but as I got older, I was like, let it rock, bruh. Let it rock. Woo. Ooh, this reminds me of something that happened in the story. There was another story where somebody got shot in the stomach just like that and they had to pull it out. Honestly, there's multiple stories like that, but there's something in particular that really fits this. That Will bastard. He's fish bait next time I see him. He's cracking puns. Still, we're lucky to be alive, falling from up there. Hard to believe. What now? Ain't no way we can scale that cliff. How can we get back? Yep, you're losing blood, and you're also in the code. Guts, you're in a horrible situation. High fever. Must be why she fainted. This is bad. If she stays in the rain like this. Plus, he was a whole other person with armor and weapon. Mad respect. Plus, that sword probably like 40 facts. You know, they said that sword is a hunk of raw iron. That sword is a hunk of raw iron. Completely for honestly, some people take it way too far and ship real people. It's not good. Yeah, shipping niggas is kind of weird, bro. Like, I understand 100%. It's just being like almost mad when they don't get together. That's a little weird. That's a little sadistic, my nigga. Okay, sadistic probably not the correct word, but it's a little weird. Gus and Casca. It was quite a high cliff, but there was a river beneath, so surely this is him we're talking about. Don't think it's anything life-threatening at least. Facts. But whether he lands safely or not from that height, he'd be wounded. And something was wrong with Casca. If we send out a search party, we should hurry. Sir Griffith, you do understand. In war, conquering the enemy is most important. To spare valuable truths from those granted by the king. To confirm the life or death of at best a mere unit commander now would be outrageous. Yeah, he's being realistic. The nigga still looks like a fucking bitch though. I'm playing. Furthermore, he brought this upon himself by engaging in personal combat. No, that wasn't. Besides, the Band of the Hawks' highly touted raiders, captain and female commander are together, are they not? Okay. They ought to be able to surmount such a dilemma with ease. Certainly. If they're alive. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like uncertainty. Okay. Now what to do? Some of the enemy solids fall. If I kindle a fire, it would be like telling them where we are. And Casca can't leave here for a while yet. Damn, can't help it. Ooh, he may have to return the favor by warming her up in her sleep. Because you know how she had to warm him up? He may have to warm her up in her sleep. Dog can't help it. There's just no other way. Oh well, that's the way it is. Besides, it's not exactly the first time with her. What a pain. What the hell she's thinking anyway? Just don't wake up. Going to battle with a fever, that's why women don't have any sense. Oh man. They be bugging sometimes, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Blood, did the idiot get one? Let me speed past that. So that's it. Must be rough being a woman. I like this. Casca won, and Yeah, Casca is a really, I guess, cool character now because she's getting a chapter named after her. So that was chapter 15, which was chapter 31. Now we're moving on to chapter 32. Swimming along, bro, in a decent pace. Okay, I hate when that bullshit happens. I'm gonna go back to the other chapter. Take a look at the last page. Make sure everything's looking correct. And then go back to chapter 16. Whether you come along or not is your decision. You know how to fight already, don't you? But Casca, chapter 2. But yo, where a cave by the river. Luckily, falling into the river saved us. River, what the heck? You don't remember a thing? After I had it out with that whale jerk, you lost your footing and fell off the cliff. You're pretty easy going considering we almost drowned. Stupid. Lie down for now. These niggas are stupid. Lie down for now. The fever ain't done dropping yet. She on her period. This nigga stupid. This nigga dumb, bro. He said she on her period. Damn, how am I gonna read this one? This can be difficult. What could I do? You were soaking wet and freezing to death to boot. You were soaking wet and freezing to death to boot. What's that look for? Gave that nigga a heavy one. Ow, what are you doing? That hurt a ton. Here, I saved you. And now, this nigga, she just kicked this nigga out of the house he built? That's crazy, bro. That is wild. This nigga saved your life and you gonna kick this nigga out the house? Not even a thank you. Hey, cut that out. And she tried to take this man out. Hello, you finished now? You hysterical bitch? I ain't trying to lord this over you. But I'm the one who almost... Gus is a good... Like, I fuck with Gus' character because, like, he don't sugarcoat. Like, even though this is definitely Sheenan. Like, or Shanan. Or Sheenan. Or Sanan. This shit, I fuck with it because this nigga just saying what is on his mind. Like, he just said, you hysterical bitch. Out loud with his chest, too. With his chest. Not with his stomach, not with his knees, with his chest. Like, he really said it to her. And, wait, but what happened here? Like, I hate when something is drawn like this, but I don't understand it. I don't know if she's shocked, if she's pissed, if she is worried that this nigga just called her out her name. Like, what does this panel mean? I wish I knew what this word meant, actually. That would actually help us a lot. Like, does that say shocked, or whoa, or goddamn? I ain't trying to lord this over you, but I'm the one who almost died dragging you out of the river with armor on. Instead of one word of thanks, she hurled a knife at me. If you weren't a woman, I'd knock your jaw right out of the... If you weren't a woman, I'd knock your jaw right out of joint for that. Right out of the joint for that. I can't stomach it. A woman playing at being a knight, women are inferior to men in strength. What use could they be in battle? Perhaps you even achieve your rank by commander by sneaking into that man Griffith's room. It's funny how he says it like that. He says, sneak into that man Griffith's room. Like, sneak into that man's room, bro. You're always so damn ready to be pissed about something. This is why women ain't cut out to be warriors. What? I wasn't born a woman because I wanted to be. Now she's crying. I had the same fucking thought. I was like, now she's crying. Here comes the waterworks. Now she's crying. Hey, sorry. Not that I really get it. Another fade. Son of a, you really are some kind of bitch. Calm your ass down. Don't make me force you. Let go. Huh? Okay, if shit gets wild, just tell me. So I could, like, blur some bullshit. Because a nigga ain't trying to do this fucking Olympic game of taking a quick look, zooming past. I ain't trying to do that bullshit. I'm just trying to read it, bro. Hey, I told you. I was wearing it so it's dry already. Hey, here, put this on. But she is definitely frustrated. I definitely understand her frustration, though. Like, goddamn. Her head is not even the game. It gets wild? Alright. Here, put this on. I was wearing it, so it's dry already. What? You still crying? Facts. Oh, shut up. Look away. It's pathetic. You're the only one I did want to be saved by. She really hates me. Shouldn't have saved her. So, speaking of which, why'd you join the band of the Hawk? Like I said before, ain't it rough for a woman fighting for a living? If you don't want to say it, then whatever. Griffith is Griffith. My home village, the land was barren and we couldn't really grow much besides oats. Damn, imagine only eating oats all day and drinking your spit. Was poor and nestled in a mountain ravine. Even so, we were bled dry by taxes for the war effort. Having to go 3 days without any food was a common thing. People even starved to death in the winter. Damn. Because the village was near the border, and it makes sense to starve to death in the winter because you definitely need fats in order to survive in the winter. So it makes sense that they died in the winter specifically. Everything, all the small little details make this shit cold. Because the village was near the border, it was often involved in skirmishes. When that happened, all we could do was hide in the mountains and watch silently as our houses and fields were ravaged. It was just like with any other village. We were all used to being robbed and walked over. I too thought that such a way of life was just natural. One day a nobleman who happened to pass through the village on a long ride caught sight of me. What she got a fishing rod for? Like, what is she fishing for? Like groundhogs in the dirt? I don't see any water. It looks landlocked. Well, they were on the shoreline, right? Where were they out? Near the border. Okay, well, we don't know what border is that. Caught sight of me. The nobleman approached my parents saying he wanted me for a castle made. While my father was reluctant, he accepted the offer. There is a book that is really similar to this whole scene of a mountainside girl, very poor, and then she's being sold off to as a maid. I forgot the name of the fucking book though. It was a really good book I read in like high school or some shit. It was actually the only book I read in high school. I didn't read any of the books we had to read or the mandatory books I read. I never read them, but I read this book specifically. It was good. What was it called? Fuck, that's so annoying. It was called like Chained or Sold, some shit. It's about an Indian girl who was sold off by her dad, or I think, to and then she was pretty much made to work as pretty much a girl in a brothel, and then the story gets crazy from there, and it's kind of written like a episodic poetry type thing. Really good book. But anyway, let's get back on topic. While my father was reluctant, he accepted the offer. There was no other practical answer. My family had 6 children, and strangely, none of us had starved to death by then. I think it was a natural choice for my father to lose his youngest daughter, who wasn't much more as a worker, and yet another mouth to feed. Damn. But en route to the castle? Of course. This series being this series. Yep, you're bugging. You're bugging, man. Well, let's go back. Look at this man's face. That tells you the whole fucking story. What a fucking villain. What a fucking villain. It was obvious when you think about it. This was his aim from the beginning. There was no nobleman whimsical enough to go out of his way to save a destitute girl he's never even seen before. That's so horrible, bro. So I don't want to say her and Gus are the same, but they're more similar than they are different. And you would expect them to they'll probably become good friends after this. I can't help it. It's natural. Those two ideas were always in my heart to help me stay connected to reality. But just then, cut this nigga ear off. Oh yes. It's understandable now. I think any female will fall for Guts if they were saved like this. Because, I feel like a lot of women's worst fear is to be in a situation like this. And to be not only a cool guy like Guts or Griffith, but to also save her from her worst fear, or a lot of people's worst fear. Yeah, you definitely would be ingrained in this person's heart forever type shit, bro. So this really makes a lot of sense right here. A lot of sense. Does being born of the nobility mean that you're chosen by God? Divine law or divine theory. So strange. So strange. It was as if the image of some saint adorning the wall of my village church had just come to life. He was awe-inspiring and otherworldly spectacular. I thought God had taken pity on this miserable, powerless girl and sent an angel. That's how it seemed for an instant to me at 12 years old. But what that angel sent to me wasn't a fairy tale, like helping hand and... Okay, but what that angel sent to me wasn't a fairy tale, like helping hand in my time of need. If you have something to protect, take up that sword. Isn't this guy just the biggest villain? So this nigga is so fucking thirsty that he doesn't even grab the sword to at least get it out the equation. He goes straight for her. This nigga's down pitiful. Down horrendously, bro. Nigga died for his thirst, bro. I was afraid. I don't know whether I stabbed him or if he fell on the blade by himself. In any case, I killed someone for the first time. I was so afraid I couldn't speak or move from that spot. I was never going to let go of that sword with blood dripping from it. He just nodded deeply and slowly. But that was the real helping hand he extended to me. The fear didn't vanish completely, but the feelings of guilt and regret faded. His magnificence and the warmth of the blanket he gave me filled my heart. Griffith, we're finished over there. This is cold right here. Are these people robbers? Oh wait. This is cold. I love when they do little backstories like this because it adds depth to these already complex characters. What should I do? Do as you wish. Because at first she was seen as a tropey tsundere type shit, bro. Honestly, that's how she was kind of portrayed initially as. It was cool when they take tropes, like tropey characters, and then make them more unique later. I think that's the easiest way to write a story, because just creating a story that just does not follow any type of tropes is just off-putting in a way. Like, niggas don't really stick with it for a while. You have to make shit familiar at first and then make this shit weird later. Do as you wish. Let me come with you. On impulse, those words sprang from my mouth. Hey, don't joke around, girlie. She looks like the dude off Ralgrad, low key, with that hair. Girlie, we ain't just some thieves. We're collecting war funds so we can eventually set up an army. How can we fight with women and kids along? I can't go back to my village. If I go back alone in a hurt, the official would never believe that you aided me. He's the same as the nobles. I don't know what I'd use as an excuse when they answer me. Besides, it would be a burden on my family. Please, if you tell me to learn the sword, I will. So, whoa, she's serious. Is this Karen? How is this nigga still alive? I say this shit all the fucking time. How is this nigga still alive? Pippin looked like a demon. I've got this nigga's name. It was something like, was it Rickert? Or was it another nigga? But anyway, this nigga Karen's been alive for a while. What if Karen's kind of a good fighter? Like, I need to stop disrespecting this guy. He may be a good fighter. He may possibly be a good fighter, bro. You might die, you know. Nod. Didn't I tell you? Do as you wish. Whether you come along or not is your decision. You know how to fight already, don't you? But you were the one who gave him the sword and the blanket. He gave her security and the sword and warmth in the blanket. Or not security, he gave her the ability to defend herself. Gave her pretty much he gave her purpose. And so pretty much what he said earlier, because I feel like what he said earlier was so cold. But yeah, that's judo, you're correct. But what he said before was so cold. This nigga said, every man has a purpose or a dream. So this nigga gave her a purpose and giving her the sword. And also the ability to defend herself. So now that was her new purpose. And gave her security, which was a blanket. She sold. She's definitely gonna have to follow these guys, bro. Casca 2, end. That's the end of volume 6, right? That's code. I usually read the credits. I usually read the ending credits, but you know, Is this volume 7? Kentaro Miura. Kentaro Miura. Make an easy trope, but then flesh it out. Don't just trope the entire way. Yeah, facts. Recur the small kid, that's judo. You're good at picking up the symbology of shit. Yeah. I try, bro. I really definitely try. You think you're addicted now, just wait a couple more chapters. This series really is a virtual crack. Yeah, this series is some type of drug. This shit is banana fish, bro. If you ever watch Banana Fish, y'all get the reference. This is some banana fish right here, bro. Leave you just discombobulating and rejecting everything else. Alright. Dewan Johnson. Dana Croces. Fix that. This is chapter 32, 33. This shit's so cold, bro. This shit's so fucking cold, bro. That's crazy, man. Damn. Like, I read One Piece. I was like, this is good, but I feel like niggas just love One Piece because it's long as fuck, and niggas just want something to take their time. You know, niggas just need something to take their time, or something to look forward to, like something consistent. One Piece is consistent. That's what they do well. But this, nigga, I got the volume 20 of One Piece, and I was like, that's cool, but nigga, I'm really good at finishing things I love, and I don't think I did not fall in love with One Piece. It's nice to see someone else enjoying the series. It's just amazing. It's amazing as fuck, bro. Amazing is an understatement, my nigga. That's some Karen shit to say, but for real, that's what a Karen would say. You know how the news goes to like stores while niggas is eating? The cringiest shit of all time. Like niggas is eating in a new restaurant. They come, like the Karen crew comes to like a Karen looking lady, and then they ask her, how's the food? She's like, it's just wonderful. I could come here all the time with my family. We come twice on Saturdays, and we just absolutely love it. The truffles are to die for. You know, some bullshit like that. Karens are so predictable, my nigga. I could just be a Karen all day. It's easy. My alarm just rang. Give me a second. Okay. Everything changed that day. Let's get it. How I thought, how I lived. Everything. From a life I continued endured. Okay, well, see, I didn't comprehend the fucking thing I just said right there. Okay, let me comprehend this shit. Everything changed that day. How I thought, how I lived, everything. From a life I continually endured to a life of fighting to succeed. For real though, I've seen you and a lot of other people react, and so far, really, you and Blur Nation pick up on the small stuff. Yeah, I watched Blur Nation's video. Like, I haven't watched his full video, but I was fucking with the fact that he was reading this. I was like, oh, this is cold as fuck. There's another nigga reading about Berserk right now, but yeah, the nigga's way farther than me. He's like on chapter like 150 or some shit, and I'm surprised this nigga is like still reading. Like, I was expecting, like, I feel like, I don't want to say you're at risk. I noticed that the Berserk fandom is pretty good at not spoiling shit. If I was reading like, let's say Naruto or some shit, that should have been spoiled by, let's say, volume like chapter 20. But yeah, man. From a life I continued endured to a life of fighting to succeed. The paltry dining table by the fire with my family around. The paltry dining table by the fire with my family around. They be throwing little shit up in here. Become a glorious battlefield joined by death and blood. Became a glorious battlefield joined by death and blood. Okay. Yeah, bro. Mad respect to Kentaro, bro. Mass respect. Since that day, the day I met Griffith, even now I feel it's been one long dream. Back then I idolized Griffith. He was like some prophet or saint. In effect, that's what he was to. Oh, okay, I have a bad feeling, and please nobody validate many of my theories I make. I just make theories on the fly. So, you know, I don't know how it is, but I swear that Griffith had to activate the Bahilit at least once in his life, right? Don't validate what I'm saying, but Griffith had to use the Bahilit one way. Who did he sacrifice when he used the Bahilit? Was it Casca? But I don't see Griffith loving Casca enough. It had to be Guts, if he used anything. Oh yeah, AOT fans really do spoil shit. Facts. Yeah, AOT fans don't give a fuck. AOT fans are some demons, bro. Like, imagine you follow the series for 8 years watching the ugly ass Titans all day. It fucks your brain up a little bit. You just don't know social cues. You just spoil shit. He was like some prophet or saint. In effect, that's what he was to us. We were a ragtag band of commoners with no backing, ever victorious on the battlefield, fighting like some miracle. And most importantly, leading us was a young man who could still be called a boy in his innocence, when in reality he wasn't a noble or knight even, but a commoner like the rest of us. A miracle, yes, in my eyes. That's exactly what Griffith was. After a while, I somehow carved out a life as a soldier. And that time, the Hawks became involved in a certain feudal lord's dispute. He was said to be a man of fame, a wealthy man intimately involved in sovereign affairs. That's a nice sentence. I like that sentence a lot. A wealthy man intimately involved in sovereign affairs. It seems like what like a PR person would say if they were trying to explain an event, using flowery words, when really they could just say it was a rich guy, and pretty much a really nosy rich guy. But the worst rumors about him didn't involve his assets, rather his sordid taste. This guy's a demon. I already knew. Like, as soon as he said sordid taste, I just knew. Because, Berserk's a little weird. Well, I don't want to say weird, but it's dark. So I already knew what it was going to be into. As a tendency, he would employ children from neighboring villages, nearly odd boys who met his taste. In truth, they were imprisoned within his castle as pleasure slaves. They would be at his side, children with eyes vacant of all but fear. I guess these days it's not such a strange sight, but to be honest, it sent a chill down my spine, a heart-rending sense of fear and disgust. I had almost become like that once. Facts. And he's so perceptive. He saw her, and you don't have to be too perceptive to understand that she won't like being in a place like this. But again, he was that warm blanket. He was warmth. He was security. But just like that time, by putting his hands on my shoulders, just from that, I mysteriously stopped trembling. Afterwards, following several skirmishes, he was a boy who had joined the band of the Hawk half a year before then to train to be a soldier. He was about 10 years old, and I don't know his name. He didn't really stand out enough to be noticed. There was no one to recognize the remains of this nameless soldier in training among the countless fallen. This is no one but Griffith. Griffith was that, the boy's belongings. It was a toy knight, scruffed, dirty, and missing a leg. Griffith, a toy on the battlefield. He must have greatly admired knights. I remember him well. He'd gaze at me as if I were the hero of some story. This is great, bro. For real, bro. This is cold. Wholesome shit. Like, no, this is not cold, but like how everybody just sees this nigga as like a god. Like everybody, like he has such an effect on so many people. I wonder if he was happy, dreaming. Did he die enchanted by his dreams, or was death the end of the dream? This is so cold. This dream motif, this dream theme is so fucking cold to me, bro. This dream motif is so cold to me, bro. It keeps on being brought up, and it's like I don't want to say a backbone, but it's floating right under the series like a foundation, bro. How I guess Griffith just noticed that a lot of men just die by their dream or chase their dream to the end, to the bitter end, like this nigga. Hard. Or was death the end of their dream? Was it despair? Maybe my dream is what killed this boy. And that makes sense because he wants somebody who won't be blinded by his dream. He wants an equal beside him. Maybe my dream is what killed this boy. I couldn't find the words to speak. I'd never seen Griffith like that before. Never so somber. But ever since then, I've started viewing Griffith differently. Then one evening upon returning to the castle, Griffith? It is weird. I wouldn't fault you for saying that. Yeah, it is a little weird. I spoiled myself in Berserk, but it didn't hurt my enjoyment in the least. Berserk is just that good. Facts. I don't laugh my ass off. I just about to say that AOT fans be wildin'. For real. Down pitiful. Down absolutely pitiful. Okay, so this is one thing. Yeah, this is definitely weird. But what does this say about Griffith? Does he doesn't stop at anything to achieve his goal. He'll literally sell himself in some way to get what he's looking for. I don't know. Hey, you're kidding me. You're kidding, right? You mean Mr. Ball of Pride? Come down that morning. I couldn't sleep and was wandering along the river near their castle. Why not join me? It feels nice. Am I dirty? Why? Why were you alone with him before? You're right, my mistake, huh? That last night. A work council or something? So no, you're not mistaken. Jesus Christ. Why? Why would you with someone like him? Money. It makes sense. I had a feeling that Guts or Griffith would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. I'm pretty sure he laid out his goal or he knew his dream at a very early age. Where most people learn their dreams when they're like 25, 26. This nigga knew exactly what he wanted to be in the world when he was like 8 or 5 years old. And he knew exactly who he needed to use or what he needed to do to get to it. I don't want to call this nigga a sociopath, but he just has the symptoms of being really good at reading people, be really good at disregarding his own emotions, really good at hiding his own emotions, really good at mimicking human behavior to, get on people's better side to achieve something. Griffith do anything for the bad. Like Griffith is low-key an OnlyFans model. He has no morals. Griffith is determined. That's all. Huh? An army consumes so much money just being. Men, horses, equipment, provisions. None of it is free. And the band of Hawk will grow larger and larger. It has to. For that, too, we need a vast amount of war funds. In the case, I seemed to appeal to that old man, and I was interested in his fortune. Our interests coincided. Yeah, but still, aren't we doing well enough now at this rate? If we just keep winning, we'll eventually raise enough. It would take too long. Besides, with every battle fought, I lose more troops. So even though morally, this is definitely a morally gray area. A lot of people won't sell themselves out like that for the greater good, but he sees it because I like how he's painting a picture. He's making it seem like he's doing it for the greater good, but is he really just doing it to achieve his dream? Is it selfish? This is low-key. You could say this is a selfish act, what he's doing, in a way, because he's doing it to get more money to expedite the process, make sure less comrades die. But is he really doing it to make sure less people die, or is he really doing it because it gets him to his goal quicker, to his dream quicker? Griffith, is this because of that boy? No. I thought about it logically. To go to battle 10 times and to lose hundreds of soldiers, or to seduce one older man, which is the lesser risk? Casca, listen. I don't feel at all responsible for my comrades who have lost their lives under my command. I guess it's because they themselves chose to fight. Griffith, that's just the way I am. But if for the sake of the dead, if there's something I can do, Griffith blood, that thing is to win. I'll keep winning to fulfill my dream to which they cling, putting their lives on the line. Griffith, stop. I like this shit so much. You just have to, I don't want to say you have to read between the lines. I feel like the average person will understand this shit, but like, this whole dream shit, bro, is really pretty much Griffith. It looks like it's like a visionary or dreamer. And like you said before, and I keep on saying this shit, he doesn't want somebody who would be a slave to his own dream. He wants somebody with their own convictions and shit. And he sees that everybody in this band of Hawk is somebody who's intertwined in his own dream, or just pretty much in love with him. So, Griffith, stop it. My dream can only be realized by building upon these corpses. It's a blood-smeared dream after all. Stop. I have neither regret nor remorse about that, but for hundreds thousands of lives to hang in the balance and myself alone not to be unclean. Okay. But for hundreds, thousands of lives to hang in the balance and myself alone not to be unclean. What I want won't enter my grasp so easily as that. So he says it's almost crazy for him to believe that he can achieve a dream like that without getting his own hands dirty type shit. Or yeah, that's pretty much the best way to put it. Or himself not being defiled in some way. Stop it. Just stop. I'm alright. It's nothing. The Griffith who turned around to put his hand on my shoulder was the same Griffith as ever once more. Just then, that filled me with sadness. Griffith persists in trying to realize a dream, a kind of dream that most people abandoned long ago as a childish yearning. But the dream he's chasing is so genuine and extraordinary that the burden must be immeasurable. A strong person is simple just to sum it up with those words, but I think that someone who wants to accomplish something grand endures that much more than other people. Facts. Definitely a dream should scare you, bro. It's not that he is strong. Griffith has to make himself strong. I want to be by his side. If he's going to sacrifice everything for his dream, if his dream is to fight and cut away his own path, then I want to be a sword. That's crazy, bro. This shit is so perfect, bro. Eloquent and shit. Like it kind of feels like it's like it's so satisfying to just how things are wrapping up together. There's a motif that's thrown out 10 chapters ago or 15 chapters ago, and it's pretty much being built upon and talked about to like a conclusion like this. Casca's dream is to allow Griffith to attain his dream. Code. But what is Guts' dream? We still haven't talked about that yet. Other than probably to kill Griffith, but at this point, Griffith does not have the dream to kill Griffith. Or no, Guts does not have the dream to kill Griffith right now. This is just so cold, bruh. So cold, bro. Casca 3 end. So can I assume that every mini arc is going to be them telling or pretty much hinting at their dream or some shit? I don't know. So that was chapter 30, 31, 32. So we're in chapter 33. Alright, let's get into it. Battle. We've lost countless comrades. Few old faces remain. Yet still more people have joined us. Before I knew it, I too was a veteran. Having Griffith trust me deeply made me realize my own worth. Okay, let me read that again. I want to be by his side. I want to be something he can't do without in achieving his dreams. I believed that wish would come true. I was able to believe. Until that day. The day you showed up. This is so cold. This reminds me of that. I'm not spoiling shit, but it's like a very satisfying backstory, similar to the backstory that they gave the guy who sabotaged Aaron's equipment. That's not a spoil at all. If you haven't watched Attack on Titan. Do you remember that day what Griffith said to you on top of that hill? My Attack on Titan fans, yeah, never mind. I want you, yeah, those words, he never says anything like that. Okay. Griffith had never said such a thing to anyone, nor has he since then. You know, I couldn't stand it. You got Griffith to say that to you so easily. I envied you. But even so, I tried to convince myself that Griffith wanted you. But Griffith, so calm and composed, always gets impulsive when it comes to you. Just for your strength. It's as if Griffith relies on you, you know. And yet, you're selfish. You just run off not thinking of consequences. What I can't forgive is that selfishness of yours. The fact that you have almost gotten Griffith killed. I don't care if you get yourself killed on some battlefield, but the Band of the Hawk, I won't let you take Griffith's dream down with you. You're the one who changed Griffith that way, and I can't forgive you. Why is it? Why? Why does it have to be you? Why? Oh shit. Oh shit. It looked like something else, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That nigga Gus said, get to work, bro. Right here. Bruh, every real nigga has done this. The nigga Gus said, shut the fuck up, get to work. He said, shut the fuck up, get to work. He said, I need a freak bitch that don't give a fuck. That's funny as hell, bro. What the sh? Hey, you sure about this? No doubt, man. But come on, ain't they dead by now? They fell off that cliff. Doesn't matter. Sir Dorn swore he'd pay the bounty whether they're dead or alive. And hey, after all, they're the band of the Hawks captain and woman commander. Let's look a little more downstream. The bodies could have washed away in the first current. If we don't move, some others will beat us to it. Hey, for the fever, drink it. No real time to waste. We leave as soon as the sun sets. So there's a lot of things. This is like a rating I give. If a story gives you a certain atmosphere, then it's a really good story. So whenever I notice whenever I'm reading a really good story, whenever I read a really good story or experience a really good story, I get cold. Like my temperature in my body drops. That's weird to say, but y'all niggas may agree with me. Like when a story is so cold that it changes it has its own mood. Like this story just created a mood, like its own atmosphere. That's where I was looking for, atmosphere, and that atmosphere is so cold. Like Man in Abyss gave me the same feeling. Full Metal Alchemist gave me the same feeling. Attack on Titan gave me the same feeling. Like when a story can do that, where you go low-key forget about everything else, but you're so engrossed in the world that you start thinking about, like you don't even think about your current world anymore. That is some cold shit. Like this shit has its own atmosphere. Like they fleshed out a reality. They fleshed out a fantasy world so well that it just felt real for a second. That's how it felt, really. It's so cold. What's wrong? What the hell? Women are such royal pains. No physical strength. Things go over their head so damn fast. Go to their head so damn fast. And periods to top it off. Just look at you. I guess they just ain't cut out for it. Battle, that is. What do you know? What would I know? I'm a man. Facts. A story so cold it makes you 100% cold. I low-key want to grab my fucking blanket, bruh. I low-key want to put on another layer of a jacket. I low-key want to turn my thermostat up. I low-key want to give me a cup of hot cocoa. That's how cold it was. Gus about to get me too. That nigga Guts, I don't know what was in that fucking medicine. But's about to get me too. Facts, bruh. Miura legend for being able to create the atmosphere. Facts. It's a fucking atmosphere that was created. Like my temperature dropped, my nigga. I could be coming down with something, but nah, I do not believe it. This is definitely this. This shit is so cold it's sickening, bro. So cold it's sickening. All right, but let me stop fanboy. Let me read. I guess they just ain't cut out for it. How that is. What do you know? What would I know? I'm a man. What I do know is this. There's no way you're going to sit here like this forever because of your woman problems. This nigga's just like lecturing her, and it's so funny because it's so wild to say shit like this aloud when we're so used to being so PC all the time. We're so used to not saying what's really on our mind or what is really fact at some points. Like that's crazy. It doesn't matter to the enemy if you're a woman or whatever. They might actually like it, you know. Let's go. Damn. Damn. I can tell this guy's lucky to be alive because to sustain an injury like that, you gotta be lucky to be alive. My stream looking okay? My lights just flickered on some weird shit. Swarms of them. Where'd they all come from? Huh? There they are. So you're alive. Ha ha ha. You make me happy, boy. Yo, looking lively yourself, pal. Impotence. Luck or not. I'm through being given a hard time by a low-life lout like you. As a proud knight of Chutter, it annoys me to an end. I won't just kill you either. Once you're my prisoner, I'll personally administer the torture technique passed down through the Kobelwitz family. For 200 years, you'll get your fill of hell on earth with a 100-year convulsive death. What is he doing with his finger? This nasty bitch. Overkill. You sure hold a grudge. The hell is that? Yeah, same to you. If you surrender quietly, very well. If you defy me, I'll chop off an arm or two. Just as long as you survive. As for woman, she'll be a toy for my men here. She said, yo girl, could be for the gang. That's crazy, bro. Maybe you better rethink that. She's a nightmare. She'll bite it right off. That's crazy. This nigga's stupid. Bet she would. Huh? You dare provoke me? Take them. Sheesh. You know, here come, Guts on some real nigga shit. Oh shit, one of the best moments of Berserk. Okay, let's get it. Damn. Bro, that nigga's spine. Casca going stupid. Took the nigga head off. You've done enough for me. Fair enough. Prepare for death. 1. End. That was chapter... Okay, I need to stop being stupid. Why don't I just figure out what chapter is chapter 40 and then stop counting? My problem solving skills have deteriorated greatly over the past 6 months. So 15 31, 16 is 32, 17 is 33, 18 is 34. So 6 chapters away is 40. So that will put it at chapter 24. So chapter 24 is where we should have to stop, unfortunately. Alright. Give me a second. Alright. That was chapter 32, I'm guessing. So let's get into it. Prepare for death 1. Alright. Prepare for death chapter 2. Don't falter. There's 2 of them. More than 2 of you to attack at once. Damn. I notice when it comes to fight scenes, he loves, or Kentaro loves, to draw the eyeballs. There's just something about it. Really makes things look a little more serious or crazy. Okay. Damn, bro. Sheesh. Eyeballs again. Isn't it like the broke version of Pippin? Damn, that's cool right there. Stopped his swing, then sliced him in the arm. She got my artery. You're definitely gonna bleed out. This is before modern medicine, my guy. GG. She got my artery. Worthless, every last one of them. Samson, your bro. Yeah, they always got one demonic nigga on their team. Second in command of the Blue Whale Ultra Heavy Armored Fierce Assault Annihilation Night Corps, Samson. These niggas so wild. He's my little brother, and in our corps, he's a warrior second only to myself. The thickness of Samson's armor is 3 times ordinary plate. Even if he were buried in a rock slide, it wouldn't even be dented. But his iron ball can smash a water buffalo skull with 1 strike. All that'd be left of a human are chunks of flesh. Go, show no mercy, but show them our Kobelwitz pride. Out of the way. What freaker strength. A direct hit from that would shatter a sword. But I can't dodge that ball in my condition. What now? Damn. We almost forget that this nigga fought the count at one point. This is definitely before he fought the count, but he fought something like the count, which is crazy. parry that bitch. Fuck that guy up. What, he hit it back? Bastard or bastard? Okay. Alright. What a dangerous situation to be in. Ridiculous. He's stopping all of Samsung's strikes. They're so fast. He hasn't got time to dodge. No. With his skills, it should be possible for Guts to dodge and counterattack. There's no need for him to damage his sword taking this head on. Yeah, he's doing this because you're a liability right now. It is my fault. He's wounded. Looks like the arrow wound you got protecting the girl hasn't quite healed yet, has it? Hey, I'll buy you a chance. Hightail it through the forest. But then, what are you doing? He's wounded. Go on and settle this. Damn. This nigga Gus is really good at shattering other niggas' weapons. Fast. Dang. Went through his armor, went through his shield, and his 3x armor. Like 3 times reinforced armor. That is crazy, bro. Let me get some water, bro. Stay hydrated, my nigga. Damn. Now, don't stand there and stare. Get moving. But, what are you doing? Run, fool. No, I can't do that. I just can't. I can't just run off alone. Fire. Shoot the woman to death. You're just crazy. Sheesh. Guts. Dahaha, you dolt. Oh, laughable. Not once but twice. For just one woman. What a simpleton. Some niggas are really wrong with this right now. It's just crazy because like the time we living in just makes certain things in the stories just pop out. And this is standing out because there's some niggas who are really like crop this scene out, make a Twitter profile, like make this shit go viral, saying not simping type shit, bro. And it's funny that they call him a simpleton. That's like a long way of just saying you simp. What a simp. He literally just called this nigga a simp. That deserves, I don't want to say a clip. Ah, man. That deserves some type of clip. And that ain't even the Dragon Slayer sword. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, he just called this nigga a simp. In medieval terms. I want to screenshot this shit. Hold up. Give me 1 sec. That's so crazy that the nigga said some shit like that. Well, let me first make sure my shit. That shit deserves to have a... That's so crazy because I could see some niggas like really taking that shit, bro. I can't believe in Berserk they're calling niggas simps. What a wonderful... I don't want to say wonderful world we live in, but what a crazy world we live in, bro. Simps. Berserk. That's wild. That's wild. Alright. Let's go this mode real quick. Alright. Not once but twice for just one woman. What a simpleton. That prick been laughed at by him pisses me off. Why? Isn't this just human nature? Don't get the wrong idea. Sick as you are, you're just in my way, so get lost. It ain't my way to run off. Besides, I got a score to settle with a bright boy. It's like you said before. Maybe I'm satisfied just as long as I can swing my sword around. This is right by you. Dying in a place like this? Here, this worthless place. Is this where it ends for you? Is what you want that cheap? A sword returns to the sheath, right? Go back. Don't be scared. That is so hard. Guts is so hard for that shit, bro. Guts is hard as fuck for that shit. That is so hard, bro. That is so hard, bro. That is so hard, bro. That is so hard, nigga. That is so hard, bro. That is so hard. That is so hard, bro. That is so hard, bro. That is so hard, nigga. This nigga said, that is so hard, bro. Y'all gotta agree with me. That is so hard. He said, a sword returns to the sheath, right? Go back. That is so hard, bro. 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 That is so hard. He said, a sword returns to the sheath, right? And she literally said she wants to be Griffith's sword. Her dream is to have Griffith attain his dream. She literally wants to be his sword. This nigga said, you're a sword, right? Return to your sheath. That is hard, bro. This nigga Guts could be the coldest rapper of all time. Guts is the king of one-liners. Some real ass keeper lines. Facts. That is so hard, bro. God damn. Go back. Don't be scared. Surround them. Go to your sword, master. Go to your sword, master. Go to Griffith. They're fair for death too, and that is hard as fuck, bro. Hard as fuck, bro. Hard as fuck, bro. Alright, so I guess we're on chapter, like, I don't know. I'm done keeping count. Just say 36, 35, I don't know. Prepare for death, chapter 3. Damn, bro. Don't just stand there. Go. Now. I swear I'll come back with the others. Until then, don't die. Don't let her escape. Kill her. Yo, hang on. You can chase girls after you've done your job. Bunch of wage thieves. Son of a bitch. Cracked that nigga skull in, though. Did his ass filthy. Boom. Take that nigga head off. Crazy concussion. Crazy concussion. So quick. Got that nigga in this. Spleen. I never knew what a spleen was, so I always guessed it was right in the armpit. What is this guy? He cuts down fully armored men like they were ground cherries. They go flying with every stroke. Now nobody told me the enemy had someone like this. My sword is dull. It don't cut too well. Although it's over 3 times thicker and heavier than a regular one. If one hit don't kill you, you'll wish it did. Damn. Or you'll wish it had. Damn you. All of you. What are you waiting for? No matter how skilled he is, he's just one wounded man. There's no big deal. Just around him, there were 100 of us. That's so funny. And they said there were 100 of us. He kind of reminds me of that guy. I can't think of it right now. I just don't know the guy's name, nor do I remember the story. This nigga said there were 100 of us. There were 100. Now there's probably 30. Or you say 40 or 50. That's so funny, bro. Yeah, but that don't mean we want to die. Won't anyone here get revenge for Samson? Should we? He's the one who went and got himself killed. You tie yourselves proud knights of Chutter, or Chuter, or Chutter, whatever. We're just mercenaries, man. I like this really, I like how they're really medieval speech. Their early English, how their early English is clashing with modern English. We're just mercenaries, man. To say some other shit like they call them harlots and shit. I like how they're doing that little clash. Whoever takes his head, I guarantee you 5 times the bounty. And it'll be put in charge of 100 men. 100 men get dropped out that quick. 5 times? What do you think? What do you think? I think? What do you think I think? I bet he can't move too well with those wounds. If about 5 of us were to take him, you go first. All of us at once. Maybe I ought to leave. All together now. Right. That's how mercenaries get things done. Pursuers 405. Damn. These niggas don't play. These niggas really sent people after her. They're really trying to get their moral support. That's so crazy. Damn, put her foot straight down the nigga throat. Hey, damn that bitch. The art is getting better and better by each chapter. I noticed in the first, I guess in the prologue or the first couple of chapters, I noticed that the perspective, or honestly, the formation of the anatomy of some of these characters was a little off. But now everything looks to be perfect now. Like the shoulders going where the shoulders should be. The arm lengths are looking consistent. I have no complaints, bro. This shit would have took forever for me to draw. That's crazy, bro. This is a life's work right here. Damn. Yeah. I got good. His left line is totally messed up now. Well, totally messed up. Now he won't be able to swing that ridiculously big sword around so easily. Now this has gotten interesting. Damn, they just keep on coming. This is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You say 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Well, this looks to be more than 100 people here, right? And they said there was 100. Then it goes capping. There was probably 300 there. Now this has gotten interesting. No use. Can't run anymore. That's the worst feeling when you run away from somebody. You can't run anymore, so you just have to submit to defeat. Like you're playing tag or some shit, and you're just so out of energy that you just let that nigga tag you. So imagine this like tenfold or a millionfold, because this is your life on the line. Facts. The nigga said were. And they said there were 100 men with us. Why you? Ooh, she said weave. That's hard. Weave. And she weaved that shit too. Damn. Whoops. You've caused us a lot of trouble, girl. Why would you stand right over her? Like that makes it a little too easy for her to kick a certain spot. We'll put you out of your misery soon enough, but you stick it to a bunch of our guys. So as thanks, we're gonna stick it to you before you go. These niggas is just so thirsty. I don't want to say thirsty. Thirsty is not the word. I just noticed back in the day, like even if you watch Villain Saga or Red Villain Saga, and I'm not gonna spoil shit. That's always my disclaimer. Even if you read Villain Saga, these niggas just pillage, kill the men, take the woman and the children type shit. But that show is just so normal that it is crazy how normal it was. Imagine how many bloodlines were created because of an event like this. How many, like a whole legacy or a whole generation of humans, like a whole, what's the word for it? Like a whole family tree was created from probably some function like this. Like, you know how a lot of people could date back their genetics to Genghis Khan? What if some people could date back their genetics to some bullshit like this? Don't look that way. We're going to give you some fun before you go to the afterlife. That's so crazy. You remember chapter 1? The first thing that demon said to Guts. This is your heaven before you go to hell, or this is your last piece of bliss before you go to hell or the afterlife. You remember the first chapter? It was like one of the first things said to Guts. While then it goes inside that human girl, but it was pretty much a trap. The human girl was actually a demon. So much fun, you'll thank us. Huh? Frustrated? Maybe you do command 1,000 men, but you're pretty cute in this position. Again, I can't even shove a creep like him aside my arm. I feel so powerless. I don't think about biting your tongue. Don't think about biting your tongue. It'll be boring if you died now. Here, this worthless place, is this where it ends for you? Go back. Go to your sword master. I won't bite my tongue. Oh. Oh well, she's desperate now. This won't be as exciting if she don't struggle a bit. However, I won't let you have your way with me either. What? Damn. The splinter of a century, bro. That's a blood curling screen. You little. Right in time. That's about far enough. How they're posted too well. These niggas were enjoying the show for a second. Fucking creeps. Game of Thrones had it too. I never really watched Game of Thrones. I've always planned on watching it, but I already heard about how this series ends. But that's not gonna actually spoil it. Like I never like it may. So I was gonna watch Game of Thrones, of course, but I heard about how the series is gonna end. So I was like, should I watch Game of Thrones? Should I invest my time into it? It is 8 seasons. That's a lot of fucking time. But I hear it's still one of the most goated real people series of all time. So I may have to fuck with it. Game of Thrones had 2 characters said, best when a man's blood is up, anything with tits looks good. It's a fact. Howdy, what's good with you, my nigga? Howdy, what the fuck? What's good, bro? That's about far enough. She's the only woman for us. She won't come cheap. 8 seasons of 10 episodes, so 80 hours of content. Damn. That is multiple days. Cooling right now. Yeah, bro, I'm just trying to binge read this shit to chapter 40. Then I'll make my decision after as to whether I will continue reading this shit live or I may just go back and reread everything to make sure I comprehended it correctly, bro. So, and this nigga's a big crip. This nigga's said cooling. Nah, we blood over here. Big back wheeling playing, nigga. The fuck am I saying? Anyway, let's get into this shit, bro. This is chapter, let's see, 37. If my math is correct. If my math is correct. If my math is correct. Okay. That nigga lost an eyeball. Well, he lost his life too, but still. Impossible. With one arm, he's killed half of 100 men. This isn't just a fluke. What? There's still that many left? The sun's gonna come up before I finish splitting your heads. So the reason why he's still alive is because the more men he kills, the more hesitant the rest of the men get. So you expect him to lay waste to 80 really quick, but he kills 10, and niggas like, I can still fuck this nigga up. He kills 20. I don't know, but let's try it. That's 80% niggas left. He kills 30. I don't know how to fight this nigga. He kills 40. I'm not sure if the reward is worth it anymore. He kills 50. I'm not trying to fight this nigga no more. That's how it really pretty much boils down to. Don't falter. He can barely stand now. Fall upon him at once. All at once. Damn. What the hell am I doing in this dumb place? Risking my life so cheaply. Is it for her? No, probably not. Right now, no time to think. All there is now is how to cut, how to kill, that's all. Even these thoughts will slip my mind in time. And then only the beat of my heart still remains. Hey, sorry about that for the delay. It took a while to convince the powers that be. Hey, hurry. Hurry. Guts, what happened? This way, hurry. Hey, someone give her a hand. Forget about that. So I could get away. He stayed behind with all the enemies. If we don't hurry. Right, come on. Be in time. Please be in time. Here. He laid waste to all of them, huh? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You're kidding, right? There's almost 100 corpses. He couldn't have all. He couldn't have all by. He couldn't have all by himself. Yes, he definitely did. Damn, this nigga's such a villain, bro. But a hero at the same time. Guts. Hey, this looks bad. Hey, keep it down. Don't shake me. You'll just make the wounds worse. Nigga's so clean, bro. Guts. Move, clear the way. Open the path, emergency. They're back. That bastard survived after all. Talk about stubborn. You're exaggerating. Let me off. I'll walk. Don't move. You'll hurt yourself. This is a disgrace. Ow, ow. I said ow. Look, I ain't a rag doll. How about being a little careful? Oh, stop that. This nigga guys is so weird for doing this shit, bro. You're bad. You're in bad enough shape as it is. Woo, what a frightful man. The goat, bro, said I'm asleep. Woo, what a frightful man. Yeah, Gus is the goat, bro. For real, man. This nigga's so clean. Even though I'd be fanboy over Griffith like 24 hours a day. Pause, but You know, Guts is cold, bro, for real, for real. A little man of legend, 100 men slayed in a single skirmish. Just a simple man, human slaughtering 100 men. This nigga's Guts has the strength of like 80 lions, bro. Woo, what a frightful man. Normally, someone with that many wounds should have passed out long before now. So how is he? He's a tough one. Well, I don't suppose his life is in danger, but he must rest. In other words, he's through for this campaign. Screw you. I'm fine to the end of this campaign, even if I have to crawl. You dolt. Nobody says that shit anymore. Niggas don't even say dunce. If you follow through with this or with that, I can't guarantee survival. Survival guarantee? What the hell's that got to do with war anyway? Ugh, fine then. I won't be responsible for the outcome. Do as you wish. Well, in any case, thank goodness you two were able to make it back safe and sound. Safe and sound? How? By the way, where's Griffith? At a war council meeting. A war council meeting at headquarters. He left this morning. When did Pin have a ponytail? Did this nigga always have long hair? That's crazy. When did Pin had like long ass luscious hair, bro? That's crazy as fuck. He left this morning. He won't be back until tomorrow. That's sad. Pretty much that was the first person she wanted to see. She wanted to be sheathed. And just when these two come back, bad timing. Casca, I don't need to be treated. You don't need to be treated. I'm fine. Mine's not an injury. It's a mental injury. She's going through it right now. Yeah, he did have some type of buzz cut. Like, that's crazy. That's why I love Berserk. Miura just made him a regular ass human overcoming all these feats. That's a fact. That's new. Definitely is. Like, Guts is this nigga's inspirational, bro. Like Flight said. Man, look at Gus, man. So inspirational, bro. Oh yeah. We really weren't sure what would happen for a while there. I guess we've got Captain Gus to thank this time around. We must have really worried you all. Oh man, we're so relieved, sis. You know that was pretty cool for even Boss Griffith to go to war council right now. Cut it out. Go back. Go to the sword. Go to your sword master. Go to Griffith. Casca, could I see you for a bit? What? I thought I'd tell you something. When Griffith decided to send out a search party to find you two, the nobles around him strongly opposed his decision for various reasons. But Griffith said plainly, those two are vital to the band of the Hawk. I will not lose them. Griffith said that? Yeah. That's a big deal, him saying all that. Truthfully, I was a tad jealous. That's all she needed. And I like him because he knew that's what she needed. I fuck with dude. He's a real nigga right now. Then there's this. Put some on the hero of the 100. That's a hard name to give the man. Put some on the hero of the 100. Powder, medicine. That's cracking a bottle. There was this elf in a traveling entertainment trope I used to work for. That's crazy, Puck. That's crazy. That's wild. I forgot about my nigga Puck somehow. That's how enthralled, that's how engrossed I was in the series right then. I forgot all about my nigga Puck. There was this elf in a travel entertainment trope I used to work for years ago. He was good folk. That's what he gave me when I was badly injured in an incident. Elf dust. Elf, no way. It's true. Well, I guess not too many people believe in them these days, but they really exist. Whether you believe in them or not, doesn't matter. That the powder is certified effective. I've escaped death even on the battlefield thanks to that stuff. That's the last of it. Damn, that's crazy that he would really give up a sense of being on. He gave up the sense of being on crack to someone else. Like, if I had something like that, that would be hard to give up. It definitely would. Right? Like, we just can't forget the beginning for a little. Moore's ability to tie things back in on the story at different points in the chronology is masterful. Facts. That shit is so crazy. I forgot all about Puck. I was so engrossed. I low-key forgot that this was a flashback. That's why Loki was just taking it all in. Oda is the only other one that really does a good job of that. Yeah, isn't Oda the creator of One Piece, right? So yeah, I would assume he has to be a master at that shit. Because if he wasn't a master, with all the flashbacks that Oda has, niggas would just niggas would drop the series if the flashbacks weren't cold, or if the just say the timeline and tie back to some shit that happened in chapter 1 or some shit. So I've escaped that. Okay, yeah, even on the battlefield, yeah, that's the last of it. But something so valuable, don't sweat it. It's a good deal if you think about it. 1 bag of medicine for 100 dead enemies. I like this guy. Thank you. Judo. I like Judea. I really want to call this guy Judea so bad. That's a hard name. I'm gonna call this nigga Judo. Huh? Showing a soft side? What do you suppose happened? Gus was her therapist, so she was able to let out a little bit of steam. Gus was her shrink for a second. She was able to blow out some steam and really dive into the inner workings of her mind, pretty much. Why she's such a fucked human right now. Well, she was a fucked human. Like, she was so brash and shit, but Gus allowed her to dive into her past and talk about it. Because I don't think she ever talked about that shit to anybody. And he allowed her to find her purpose in life. I don't think she knew what her purpose was at any point, but the fact that Guts allowed her to kind of talk through it, that was great. That was cool right there. So even though for us it was a flashback, for her it was probably much more. I like how Guts just be chilling by himself. That shit's so clean to me, bruh. Like, everybody else be like joyous, you know, by the fire talking. This nigga's always just by himself, which is understandable based on his past, but it just makes Gus a really cold character, bro. Survival end. Cold chapter right there. This guy has taken shit from 600 chapters deep, then for shuttle as early as chapter 20. Okay. Man, no matter how many times I reread Berserk, the Gus theme is always blurring in my head when I read this chapter. Yeah, I never read the anime, so I never like know the music that's playing. Like, I haven't really watched a lot of anime recently. The only anime I watched recently was JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen. The only anime I've listened to recently. Gus theme hits different these days. Facts. Like, I watched somebody play that bitch on the piano, and that shit was giving me goosebumps. No AOT anime. I did not watch the AOT anime. I did not watch season 4. I only watched the first 5 episodes after they smoked that Tiber pack, and that's not a spoiler. So as they smoked that Tiber pack, and you know, some niggas in this shit haven't finished Attack on Titan, so you messing up, my guy. Yeah, same here. Instead, the anime is JoJo. Yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of anime. I did watch the first 3 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know why I wasted my time. It's good. I was pleasantly surprised at Tokyo Ghoul. I was like, I just kind of cold. I see why niggas love this shit, but I honestly don't put it above a lot of other series. Like, it's probably because I just didn't give it the time of day, but I'm reading too many Go to series right now to waste my time watching some Tokyo Ghoul. Like, Tokyo Ghoul, I don't want to like disrespect it, because they kind of did Tokyo Ghoul like they did Promised Neverland. The first couple seasons were good, then the last season just flopped. Promised Neverland season 2 was a fucking burnout, bro. Season 2 was a beach burnout, bro. I feel bad for anybody who decided to wait a year to watch season 2. Like, you're so fucking dumb. You should have just watched season 1 of Promised Neverland and then decide to read the manga like most niggas did. Tokyo Loki Goda, but the anime really dropped the ball. Yeah, that's I had the same thing. I was like, Tokyo Ghoul is goated. That's why I keep on hearing. First 3 seasons, or the first 2 seasons is cold, 3rd or 4th season is bad. But I just could not invest into it. Probably because I'm leaning more towards manga now, because I just don't have enough time to watch an anime series. Everybody knows High School DxD is all time best. Oh shit, that's funny as fuck. I watched what was the one nefarious delinquent ass series I watched recently? I didn't watch High School of the Dead. I watched, what's it called? Was it High School of the Dead? Yeah, I think I watched High School of the Dead. The original one, I think. Good time. AOT is one of the few anime to loyally follow the manga from beginning to end. Facts. It really is. And the OST is a banger. So far, Main the Business has been doing a good job, but only have season 1. So, you mean High School Double D's? Hell nah. Laugh my ass off. High School DSD is the king of fan service. It's a fact. That nigga sniped through some titties. That's wild. Yeah, manga's just easy for on the more move type of deal. Facts. It really is. You just sit down, pull out your phone, read it. Alright, let's see. Campfire of Dreams. What a poetic ass name. Campfire of Dreams. Let's get into it, bro. Is this okay? You're not resting. I feel too hot to sleep. This was the coolest place. How could the coldest nigga in the series be too hot? This nigga's like a walking contradiction. Shut the fuck up, Guts. Quit fucking playing me, bro. You too fucking humble. This nigga too humble, bro. Feels too hot to sleep. This is the coolest place. Hey, don't move. The pain's fading. What's this stuff? Nigga gave her a crack in the bottle. Judo gave it to me. Mystical healing. Medicine, he said. Come on, turn around. It's not something you should try. It's not something you should worry about, huh? That was something I did on my own. It wasn't really for your sake. Fighting is more my natural than running away. Just because it's your natural, you fought close to 100 enemies. That is crazy. Yeah. See, little shit like this is what you have to pay attention to. Little shit like this. Yeah. Besides, I had a score to settle with that dude. I was going into swinging my sword that I don't know what happened to him though. That's a weird way of wording things, but still, to be blunt, and I thought this then too. Compared to what you're doing, me fighting with 100 men doesn't really matter. I'll see your high school DSD raise your Queen's Blades. I don't really remember all the references. High school DSD was a blur for me, bruh. Loki was a blur. Western boob armor, ain't got nothing on. Japanese boob armor, lol. My guy, I concede Blades Queen wins for sure. Yeah, bruh. I barely remember that shit. And it was not High School DSD. It was the High School of the Dead. That's the one I watched. I don't think I watched the other one with the like school kids or anything like that. Where I don't think I even watched any of that. I just watched High School of the Dead, like the one that only got 1 season or some shit. Where the main character has like black hair. There's a girl with purple hair. The samurai girl. Honestly, the baddest girl in the series, low key. The girl with the purple hair and shit. But compared to what you're doing, me fighting with 100 men doesn't really matter. It ain't just you. Griffith's the same way. He's got something he'd bet his entire life on. I think that kind of thing's amazing. Compared to that, if I were to go out and fight 100 or 1,000 men, it wouldn't really be any big deal. That's what I thought. Guts. What a nice view. Yeah. You know Gaston? He's my second in command. The army's not really Gaston's thing. Once the war's over, he plans to open a clothing shop in downtown Windham with money he saved up. He's more skilled than he looks. Nicole proposed to a woman, but she refused because she didn't want to be with a common soldier. He swears he'll get promoted to leading 100 men soon and propose again. He doesn't care how risky it'll be in battle. Well, I guess everyone's staked themselves on lost causes. So when I look out there, it's like each one of those lights contains tiny dreams and hopes. That's the way it looks. Campfire of Dreams. That's hard. And I like this scene because it really puts in perspective how large the band of Hawks actually got. And it's also cool because like with each one of these campfires probably has about 4 men around it just chatting and shit. You know, chopping it up, living in the moment, being happy, taking a breath before the next war. And around each one of these campfires are men with dreams and shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You smooth talker. You sound like princess. You sound like some princess. Can it? But you're right. maybe if they've all brought their own individual little flames together here. You could scatter them just by blowing so all those little flames throw themselves into the biggest bonfire. I had the exact same thought in my house thinking, what would be the biggest bonfire? Because these flames are synonymous to their dream type shit. So the biggest bonfire is Griffith's dream. They're all, even though they all had their individual streams and shit, they're all aiding or moving towards allowing Griffith to achieve his dream. The blazing inferno named Griffith. But you know, my flame ain't here. As for me, maybe I'm just warming myself by that campfire for a bit. Maybe I just stopped in by chance. He's just like a drifter. He pretty much hinted that he doesn't have a dream. He's just drifting and just being around other people who dream. As long as I have this, I'm confident I can survive any battle. That's how it's been up till now. Even before I joined the band of the Hawk, no matter how badly the battle was lost, I myself was sure to survive, like this time. Okay, but still, it don't matter. It don't really matter. It don't really mean much. I was on the battlefield before I was old enough to understand things. The mercenary leader who raised me taught me nothing beyond how to wield a sword. I had nothing but this. I don't want to die, but just because I didn't want to die, just because I didn't know more than how to use this, I kept fighting in battles. I got to go 8 a.m. Damn, nigga. Hey, bro, I appreciate you being in the stream, my nigga. I kept fighting in battles, and maybe more than anything, I've always tried to leave the most essential reason for fighting up to other people. Let me read that again. I don't want to die, but just because I didn't want to die, just because I didn't know more how to use this, I kept fighting battles, and maybe more than anything, I've always tried to leave the most essential reason for fighting up to other people. Guts, you, all hell, too much talking for me. I like this. I like how they're talking to each other more and more. I like this shit a lot. Like from that therapy session that, you know, Guts had with Casca, where she talked about her past and she was actually able to work through that shit, to now they're talking about some shit like this. Like now they're chilling together. That's cold as fuck. Because even though I understand Casca really devotes herself to Griffith, it's not a healthy relationship for her. Griffith is definitely not reciprocating that shit. All hell, too much talking for me. What was I rambling about? And why the hell did I tell y'all that? Pathetic. Back at you. Guts, you don't tell me you're leaving the Hawks? Like I said, I'm fine to end this campaign even if I have to crawl. And then afterwards, Guts, Casca. Damn, that's kind of sad if he leaves. Griffith come back. Just pretty much just after he becomes cool with Casca. Whoever come back. You said he heard you two were safe and advanced his schedule a day. You know, you really see Guts smile like that. That's a childlike smile right there. Captain Guts. Yo. And pick your head up. I'm sorry, Griffith. Everyone had to deal with a mess because of me. Pushing myself when I wasn't well and going to the front was my mistake. Doing so exposed the men of my unit to danger. Not just them either, Guts and his raiders too. I'm not qualified to be a commander. Whatever punishment you... This nigga Gus is stupid, bro. Even though I don't know why he did like that. He could have just pushed her. But he kind of did it in a way. Honestly, he wanted to do that for a minute, bro. He's a villain. Remember when Gus cried? We know he still is the same. Facts. He really is. He has a really hard exterior, but this nigga, you can tell he's, you know, it's that common trope, hard exterior, soft interior type shit. Facts. What was that for? Jerk. That nigga loving it. That nigga said ba da ba ba ba. Welcome back. Wow, Commander, me too. That nigga a bum. That nigga said, Commander, me too. Let me get one. Pick me, head ass. Alright. Come on, let's go. Toss one back. You're really up to it, Captain. The booze will disinfect me, moron. But hey, who cares? Celebrate the 100-man kill, eh? What's wrong? Nah. Was he serious? What do you mean, was he serious? Was he serious about the slap? Was he serious about... Damn, this nigga Gus just done turned her on, bruh. She said, was he serious? Now, instead of Griffith being on her mind, we may have Guts on her mind, too. This ain't YNW Millie. We got Guts on her mind, bruh. Boom. Tudor Empire, stronghold of Doldry. A message. Reporting our army's casualties are very high. The only unwounded men left are at headquarters, huh? How could this be? How could the White Tiger Knights, one of Millen's two strongest forces, be so easily Daltry is nigh, I'm impregnable. Reporting. What now? Roughly 1,000 riders from the main gate of the enemy fortress. They're charging the direction of our headquarters. It can't be. Charge most powerful knights. The Holy Purple Rhino Knights. Alright, it's not as crazy, but it's still crazy. The Holy Purple Rhino Knights. Campfire of Dreams, end. Good ass chapter, bro. A really good chapter right here, bro. Really good. A really good chapter right here, bro. Roughly 1,000 riders. So this is another Midland army. White Tiger Knights. So many white shit. There's the White Dragons, the White Tiger Knights, the Band of the Hawk. Okay. Damn, so this is the second to last chapter, bro. Damn, shit's been wrapping up, man. It's crazy, bro. Stupendously clean, though. This shit has been effortless. As all of you are aware, this 100-year war was initiated by Tudor's invasion into our kingdom's territory. The fortress of Doldry originally belonged to us for several hundred years and was pivotal in the defense of our border, but in the 100 years since it has fallen into Tudor's hands, ironically has become the most important base of operations for this invasion against us. So Doldry was their base, but then it was taken over and now it became the enemy's stronghold. If I'm reading correctly. Yep. That's tough. Uno reverse. However, Trudeau is currently undergoing a certain crisis of internal conflict over the next succession of the throne. Whatever military might the Empire boasts, they shouldn't be able to spare their full potential for this battle. Surely this is a 1 in 1,000 chance for us. If we let this opportunity slip away, Doldry, our land will never be recaptured. But how do you propose? Certainly Doldry is impenetrable. What more, the main occupying force is the mightiest of Tudor's Knight Corps, led by the valiant General Bosgange. What's more than... Okay. The Holy Purple Knights. The Holy Purple Rhino Knights. Not to mention that the White Tiger Knights, one of Millen's two greatest forces, could not take the fortress. What a bitter day of defeat. Total warfare, so this is the only chance. That is perilous. In the current campaign, the primary force of the White Tiger Knights has already been reduced by almost 4/10. That's a lot of niggas. There is no guarantee that even all-out war would cause Doldry to fall. Moreover, the siege drags out. The inevitable result will be a pincer attack by the enemy when their main force flanks us. If we aren't careful, we could be wiped out. Just got off work to find this my feed. Hell yeah, dog. What's good with you, bruh? Killjoy in this bitch. Yeah, sir. If we look at it overall, this campaign is a victory. Is this really any reason for us to pursue such a dangerous gambit? If we withdrew here now. If we look at overall, this campaign is a victory. It is definitely risky if you're already winning. If we withdrew here now, no, all the troops we have already deployed would have been in vain. The final objective of this campaign has always been the capture of Doldry, feeling that there's no chance to reclaim our territory. But now that we've lost the White Tiger Knights, how about you, Sir Griffith? The victor that you are, do you think there's anything you could do this time? If I were so ordered. I jest, of course. However, much of a godsend you're considered on the battlefield, there are some things one can't do, eh? This nigga just talks shit. Oh, you're stupid. I just, of course. However, much of a godsend you're considered on the battlefield, there are some things one can't do, eh? This nigga talking shit. This nigga stupid. This nigga's dumb. Just like, did you dare defile? Did you dare just disrespect Griffith? The godsend himself? The man of dreams himself? If his majesty so ordered me. Oof. These niggas talking so eloquently, but talking the most shit in the world, bro. Dawg, that's hard. Facts, bro. These names be so fucking wild. Like, the wildest name was the Whale Army. It was like Big Purple Whale Omega something. Stupid as fuck, bro. So stupid. But it makes you kind of remember them. Even though you don't remember the name, you really remember the people. Nonsense. You say it could be done by you, sir. You could topple Doldry. Or I guess they're anticipating his response. Like, would the great Griffith take the challenge? And this nigga said, if his majesty so ordered me. So calm and collected with it, bruh. So calm and collected. Ha ha ha. You don't know anything. Listen to me. Do you have any idea how many times in the past 100 years that fortress has gone undaunted despite our countless efforts to capture it? Countless distinguished commanders and great generals have accepted the challenge, and not one of them have been able to recapture Doldry. Now you say you can? Never lost a battle? Perhaps it's gone to his head a bit, huh? I wouldn't doubt it. Where the fuck is Foss's bum ass? You know that bald-headed bitch? That bald-headed little ass dude who was plotting on Griffith. Where the fuck is that nigga at? Sir Griffith, was that sincere? He nodded his head. My Majesty, could you really risk losing the band of hawks though? Like, even though he says yes, he wants to do it, would you risk losing him to do that? Then even you would. You cannot mean you believe him. This is reckless. No matter how much Sir Griffith might, not even the White Tiger Knights could accomplish this. Whatever the strategy, an assault on that fortress is impossible without a great force of arms. Let me read that again. I just read it, but I didn't understand it. Not even the White Tiger Knights could accomplish this. Whatever the strategy, an assault on the fortress is impossible without a great force of arms. If we fail, well, you have a man who killed 100 men on your team, bro. Like, that's wild. If we fail this time, the damage done to our army would be, there's no need for a large army. I will require only the band of the hawk. He don't need the white dragons. He said, fuck them niggas. Ludicrous. With at most 5,000 cavalry, you will take on a fortress occupying forces of 30,000. And this is not just any type of fight. This is the home field advantage. So this is pretty much playing so it should be a 5-on-5 basketball game. It's really playing 5v2, but the 5 is it's like home court advantage. All the crowd, all the fans is cheering their name, all the cheerleaders is fuck with them. Like, it's a bad scene for the Hawks right here, bro. Don't push your luck, young man. The main path of strategy is consistently to confront less with more. Don't think your clever little plans will work forever. Come, why don't we allow this to pass without making a fuss, General? At this point, it seems whatever path we choose, we have no option but total warfare. Before that, allowing a single force to attempt in a clever plan should not have any significant impact on the morale of the entire army. Damn, I did not understand a single word I just read. Okay. Before that, allowing a single force to attempt a clever plan should not have any significant impact on the morale of the entire army. Okay. He's agreeing with them, in a way. Besides, until now, there have been many groups of enemies outnumbering them that we yet defeated by the Band of the Hawk. Nothing says there is no chance this can. Dodgy isn't so soft to target. Majesty, your decision. I like this guy. He looks really authoritative. Looks like if you still can't from Bambi, he'll beat your ass type shit. I command the Band of the Hawk to capture Doldry. Looks like some guy out of the election arc of Hunter x Hunter. Relying so much on such a boyish newcomer like him, the dignity of the Midlands army has fallen to the ground. The way these medieval niggas talk shit is so funny, bro. These niggas is hilarious, bro. And His Majesty's gonna see now. Bro, these niggas is funny, bro. That shit is a funny way of putting things. Oh, that's so funny, bro. He even got the mad mark on his head. Vein popping. Oh well, I suppose that's how it would feel to lose your own forces. You really seem to have bought into the White Hawk, Sir Laban. That shows he's important. They did not name any of the other generals, but they named him specifically. He looks important type shit. Sir Laban. Now to see whether or not he lives up to your expectations this time. Come, I simply say the truth and it stands, Sir Owen. Besides, if he can't do it, I doubt there's anyone in Midland who can take Doldry. Certainly. I like these two. Like, these niggas is kind of cool, bruh. You could tell like these niggas gonna be important or extremely cold. Woo. Who knows whether I should say this as a man, but he is quite the image of one. Oh shit. I think it kind of sus, bro. Distinguished commander, huh? We might be. Fighting alongside the hero of the century. I like how he is not one of them bitter ass old heads. Like, he sees the youth, is like, that's a real nigga. Let the real nigga do his thing. I like him, bro. Doldry, huh? Who cares? It's a place. It's a place. That's what he called it. Fine and gambling. When you win, you win. When you lose, you lose. And 5 and 2, Han. The soldiers are playing a game called Hancho Bakuchi. 2 dice are rolled. If their total comes up, odd is Han. If even is Cho. No way. Gah, again. 10 in a row, the captain wins all. I've got some wicked bad luck. That's good. I ain't giving up till I break even. 3 months wages? What's up? You got something on your mind? Huh, no. Don't worry. We've done stuff like this so many times already. Mr. Calm and Compose himself volunteered for this. The odds must be in our favor, right? I just hope he stays calm and composed. What I told you that time. What I told you that time. Han. How the Hawks got involved in the territorial dispute a long time ago. Come on, Cho. You bet your ass, Cho. My life for a Cho. So Cho is odd, right? No, Cho is even. Okay. Right. The nobleman I mentioned has promoted himself by way of his financial assets. He's supreme commander on the front lines for an entire empire. Hey, don't tell me. Okay, wait. The nobleman I mentioned has promoted. So there's little things like this where it takes me just a while to read a couple of times to where I really understand the weight of it. The nobleman I mentioned has promoted himself by the way of his financial assets. He's supreme commander on the front lines for a certain empire. Hey, don't tell me. Governor General Genin, supreme commander of the Tudor Empire's northern battlefront. That's his current title. Oh shit! So this nigga that Griffith was literally in bed with is the enemy. The mortal enemy. If I'm comprehending correctly. Seems logical. Yeah, I think I got it. That's his current title. Sheesh. But no injuries at all, naturally. Maniacal laugh. That's why they call me Adon, the invincible, resourceful general. Who said that? Would I be beaten that easily? You're definitely tenacious. With the secret technique passed down through my Koborowitz family for 700 years, Kazatsuzai, playing dead at my disposal, I had no trouble deceiving his eyes. This nigga is funny as fuck, bro. He's so, like, he knows no shame, so he's funny. I noticed people who know no shame are funny as fuck. But still, that brat, the next time we meet in battle, he won't escape me. God. For shame, Adon. Why is it your grace, General Basconge? This nigga look like, what's it called? Handsome Squidward. He look like a handsome Squidward that throws hands. It's like, he look like you cut this nigga in line. He don't say, what's the big idea? He's just gonna start throwing hands. He's gonna hit you one time in the stomach, hit you in the face. Like, this is a villainous ass dude right here, bro. Not only have you suffered the disgrace of leading an entire mercenary troop to their death for the sake of selling a grudge, but your younger brother Sansa has lost his life, and you dare to return alone in dishonor. That's why I said this guy knows no shame. He knows no shame, so he didn't feel shamed in losing all that shit. He just like, I'll go back home, call it a loss, another day in the office type shit. Your disgrace. That was just your grace. That was just inexcusable. Damn. Sheesh. Sir Adon, I hereby revoke all command authority from you for the remainder of the war. Just be thankful I'm not casting you into the dungeon. Damn old man clapping griffin cheeks. Sheesh, man. Handsome Squidward. Facts. The nigga look like a handsome Squidward. Look at the jawline of this nigga, bro. This nigga breaks diamonds with his jawline, bro. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, bro. Years of eating ass. Without tire, bro. Oh, man. Sir, please wait for us. The reports say that his adversary was just one man. But that can't be. Severe as always. I heard you from up here. Forgive that momentary indignity. That aside, a spy report just came in regarding the second force attempt to capture Doldry. Sir, you know them as well. Yes? The Band of the Hawk? Oh, well now. I probably didn't understand it correctly, but it was just so sus because I know this guy's a little sus, so it was just funny. But anyway, you know them as well, yes? He probably speaks like this. You know them as well, yes? The Band of the Hawk? Oh, ho. Well now. That's funny as fuck, bro. You seem pleased. No, it is not that. You have simply heard that the Band of the Hawk has never been defeated. They seem more challenging than enemies of great number or fame. By the way, there's something I must tell you about before the battle begins, sir. The leader of the Hawk, the White Hawk, you mustn't kill him. Take him alive and bring him before me. Yes, but sir, what? I am clear. Is my governor's command. This nasty bitch. Nigga don't clean his beard. Nigga beard probably smell like belly button, bro. Belly button. Behind his ear probably smell like belly button. The battle for adultery and 1. Damn, this is chapter 39. So we're about to head to chapter 40, bro. This is a motherfucking journey, man. I love this series so much, bro, already, my nigga. And we're only about 1/8 the way there. If I did the math correctly in my head, 1/9, some shit. Because 1/10 would be, let's say, 40, so probably 1/10 of the way there. Greasy ass beard, bro. This nigga take a bath and touches everything but his own beard. Okay, the battle commences. Battle for Doldry, chapter 2. How are your injuries? Yeah, they've just about closed up. That stuff of yours was no joke. It really bewildered the doctor. Thanks, man. Still though, the more I look at the more that I look at that, the more I want to go home. Huh. Still though, the more I look at that, the more I want to go home. Look at what? Oh, the fortress. Okay, it makes sense now. I was a little confused. Look at what, my nigga? You gave him the magical shit to fix his arm. Why would that make you want to go home? Its walls are 2 times higher and thicker than most, and with that cliff behind it and a basin and clear view in front, it's no wonder it's been safe for 100 years. Facts. Geographically, they are winning. Geographically, these niggas are winning, bro. It's a shame that, you know, the Allied forces has lost this perfect base to the enemy, and then the enemy set up shop there. That's crazy. To top it off, it's guarded by those Rhino Knights. Talk about bad news, cripes. No matter the places, no problem. The place is just a little big. If Griffith's got a plan as usual, we'll be fine. Hope you're right. Even so, know what you run. I'm surprised. Menacing ass dude. The White Hawk. What's he planning? Placing his men with their back to this river. Knows he nothing of strategy. No, rather, a mediocre officer would be incapable of accomplishing such an apparently foolish pretense. Facts. He said he has to be really cold to be doing something really dumb. Very well, however, he's calculated his plan. The numbers will only last so long in the end. I shall simply confront him head on. However, the governor's partiality. Huh, that's weird. Is there some sort of connection between those two? So I guess the governor showing some type of favoritism towards this band specifically because of Griffith, or else. I haven't the time to deal with the governor's petty, vulgar taste. I am no more than a man of arms, and my mission is to simply to defeat the enemy. Whether the enemy general lives or dies is the fortune of the moment. The White Hawk. To think that I would live to meet him by chance once more. What splendid fortune. Oh, I forgot who was reading. To think that I would live. Nah, fuck it. I ain't doing that voice for dude. He don't deserve it. What splendid fortune. That one night. Even now I can't forget. He is fine wine. Worth the value of his weight in gold. An intoxicating phantom. The burns the night still do not heal. Oh shit. I swear I will have you once more, lover. That's one hell of a dust storm. It's all part of the plan. Are you alright? It's cool that Casca clued Gus in on the way to the situation. Because, you know, he's also aware of his past with the Supreme General nigga. Or Supreme Governor General nigga. Are you alright? Good, let's get started. I just hope he stays calm and composed. That never happened with him. Not something like that. This is the end. It's probably the last time I swing my sword beneath this banner. First unit advance. They did a really good job with this flashback. They went into everything. They didn't do too much. This flashback did not feel too long. But they went into everything that made sense, and this is code right here, bro. But I'll keep it together. I'll go into battle as captain of the Hawk's Raiders. Nothing else. Draw swords. Vanguard charge. The enemy's move in the vanguard is a force about 2,000 strong, directly controlled by Griffith. He's divided his already small force into 2, with the leader himself at the fore. The fool. I don't know what kind of trick he means to pull, but to challenge the Holy Purple and Rhino Knights personally with at most 2,000 behind them is like the hare leaping into a tiger's mouth. Hard. So be it. We will meet you. We in chapter 40 right now. So be it. We will meet you. All troops forward. Destroy the enemy's first wave. Yeah, we still got about a couple more pages left in this live, bruh. But now this motherfucker's been a long ass live, but it's been a fun ass live. I'm not gonna hold. Alright. So be it. We will meet you. All troops forward. Destroy the enemy's first wave. Okay. They going in. So those are the fabled band of the Hawk Raiders. Amusing. We are the foremost unit of the holy purple Rhino Knights, whose charge has never once been halted. You're no match for. Took that nigga in half. Well, isn't his sword kind of blunt? That's why he would have picked him up like that. Because he kind of picked him up off his horse. Did he sharpen his sword? Like that? That's a blunt ass sword to be able to pick a man up like that. He's going at that speed. It should have went right through him. Unless, of course, you know, the upper half like flew back or some shit. But yeah. One of the enemy units is breaking through to our center. They aren't stopping, huh? One strong push to the center to kill the general, so that's his scheme. Sheesh. Guts is a villain. Oh shit. The Battle of Dolgian too. Ooh, that was cool. I really want to see what's gonna happen next chapter. But that is chapter 40, bro. Damn, this is definitely cold, bro. I'm sorry if I'm reading this bitch right now, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, man. But yeah, bro. I don't know. I said this shit at the start of the stream, but I really low-key cannot wait to stream. So, well, that's not the word I want to use. I cannot wait to read the series. So that means that streaming this shit, I'll rather, in other words, read the style stream, bro. But I don't know. I may make a decision later today, or I mean, just say later tomorrow or some shit. Cause this shit's just so cold. I just can't wait to read it. So I have to pretty much stream is getting away from me reading the series, bro. When's the next stream? Well, if I stream, maybe tomorrow night at the exact same time I start streaming today. So tomorrow night around 9 p.m. I'm not sure what that time will be in your time, but it's 9 p.m. my time. But yeah, man, this is just so cold, bro. That whole dream shit, that motif of the dream from when Griffith initially said it, to how that is carrying the whole flashback. That dream motif that Griffith initially said about how men chase a dream. So how men either chase a dream their whole life or die by the dream their whole life. That's cold. So it's just pretty much been the motif for the rest of the series. And this army is part of Griffith's dream. We don't know what Griffith's dream is yet, but this is definitely part of it. He wants to be, we know he wants to get his own kingdom, but I think it's more than that. I think this nigga, based on what he is now, I think Griffith's dream was to become a god, but it's so good reading Berserk with people, LOL, besides the polls, of course. Yeah, that's the other reason I want to read it off stream. I'm not trying to get spoiled. I knocked on wood 3 times this stream to make sure I don't get spoiled, but I'm trying to avoid them at all costs. So I may end up just reading this shit offline, bro. Like, just to protect myself, because even if I read offline, I'm definitely gonna make Berserk videos. There's multiple video ideas I have for Berserk so far. Like, I've been just writing them down in a note. So either way, Berserk content is coming. It may not just be live reactions. But yeah, bro, I definitely appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Kiss you on the left cheek, slap on the right. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man.
We should never see the other. We should never see the other. We should never see the other.